We'll get to that.
Corian's gonna ask about that later.
Okay.
Go.
Right.
Hey, you got his phone number. You got to call him.
I texted him. You want me to call him?
Yeah, call him.
Okay.
Maybe it'll
Think he's
wake him.
asleep or something? Oh god, I shouldn't have told him to rest before. No.
There we go.
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah, there we go. That's better. That's better.
Oh, it's way better.
I like that Gigas is just Token is just sitting there. So, can we all just have a plot to like have a inquisition on Erda at one point in this game?
What?
To be a witch.
You got a problem with Erda?
She basically poisoned the mind of Gigas, and she was caught sneaking around multiple times, failing her sneak checks.
Really? Does Corian know any of these things?
No, he doesn't, and he's not going to act on that. But he actually, he does know that you did do something to get Garrick's friend.
Yeah, but I said it was an accident. That's as far as you know.
Hmm.
Unless you win.
Not metagaming here. I'm just saying is that
Yeah.
there might be an inquisition if Erda keeps up her shtick here.
Right.
Stick.
Well, Corian could not say that because he has very little information. Go on. Other characters could say this.
I guess we just have to play it out to see and to find out what will happen.
Hmm. Yeah.
Did you call Hunter? He didn't answer.
Yeah, he answered. He said, "Oh yeah, I'll be there in a sec."
Okay, as long as he's on his way, that's fine.
Yeah.
So you guys are all leveled up. The only thing we need to do is give Corian his fighting style, but Hunter actually has to do that.
Fighting style? What?
Yeah, that way it'll auto
Yeah,
fill his AC.
I get it.
That way you won't have to add the AC. Once he adds it properly, it'll do it for you.
Jam, one thing, did you do everything for me, or is there anything left I have to do?
You can no, I did everything for you. Just kind of read up on what you can do now.
Okay.
You have your divine sense now. I mean, not your divine sense, your channel divinity. Kyle, you can go to your spells. I have it up on your list. You can choose 4. I chose 4 for you, but you're welcome to change it.
You said you chose healing word for me, right?
Yeah, it's a bonus action healing. It's actually pretty insane.
Okay.
We're in Waterdeep. I'm gonna add a touch of music for you ladies. God, I got 3 females in my session. That's why everybody watches. It's gonna be loud at first.
Whoa.
There you go.
Did your followers double since we joined, or?
I get a lot of more people talking. That's for sure. Like, can I join?
Oh, it's just because of Garrick.
Kyle, did you look at your spells?
About that, I had a call.
Yeah. I got your spells. I got your spell list in there for you. As you can pull up your sheet. You can choose which 4 you have prepared. I chose 4 for you, but you can change them right now.
All right, let me see.
I think I chose well.
What'd you choose?
Yeah,
You chose pretty good.
This strange moment when you're not sure whether the DM, means you well or like, I just write things for you. Don't worry about it.
Well, no, it's funny just because he plays a vengeance paladin as well in another campaign I'm in, so he knows just as well where I'm at. So it's funny enough.
So obviously you know how it works in Roll20, where the red ones are prepared.
Did you give him his domain one too?
He doesn't get that till level 3.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
What you need to give him is the fighting style. I don't have that.
Okay.
He doesn't. He chose defense.
Are you going for that tank build, man?
Yeah, boy.
We're gonna be tank brothers.
Probably.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Nice.
bro.
Yeah.
Corian will figure out a way to beat you in a one-on-one duel sooner or later. Figure it out.
Good
Some
luck.
life goals.
We'll
Alright.
see how that works out.
All right, for a
He's
minute.
got away.
For a minute there, Hunter will have access to your sheet. Just let him add that, and then I'll take him out of it.
Everything is messed up or something.
And he'll add the fighting style defense for you.
I was just telling that sooner or later there's gonna be an inquisition in our party if Erda keeps up her shtick. Might have to burn someone at the stake.
Or she murders all of you, and you don't even know.
Corian has 19 AC now. He will not be murdered.
Well, there's
Yet.
Okay.
I have 17 AC while not wearing armor.
It's true, but I don't think it's possible to get that any higher unless your dex maxes out.
And then I get a shield. If I get a shield, that'll be at 19.
You don't even have a shield?
No.
Well, he doesn't start with a shield.
God.
I use a great axe, man.
So you're never gonna use a shield.
I mean, I could if I wanted to.
So go ahead and read up on your stuff a little bit, Kyle. Like you had Divine Smite down there, and like it uses a spell slot if you smite.
Yeah.
Where's that?
It's in the beginning. It's in your core. It's in the description. It's the same place your fighting style is gonna go.
Okay.
Oh god, I did not test my voice before going online. Usually I always do the phone.
Oh, this is so cool.
Like,
I let him do
well,
his thing. Yeah, let him do his thing here. I thought you were just gonna drag it in there.
No, I'm helping with his DC or his
Oh, okay.
his AC. I mean, because his AC needs to go above 1. I'm showing where. I mean, we can. Yeah.
these two different musics kind of overlap in my head. I have to turn off the one from Roll20 because otherwise I'm...
Yeah, well, you should turn off the one at Roll20. That's only just there, just us testing it.
I've got a secret. You just keep all the music muted the entire time.
That's not fun.
Oh my god.
I like the atmosphere.
Yeah, even
I play my own music.
I need music for this to work.
all right. So you're done with that fighting style. I'll
Yes, sir.
kick you out of his.
I still have a
okay.
pound of beef jerky.
What?
Nice. Nice.
Jerky, sorry. It's
Yeah,
not-
we
it's
can
not-
use that to torture our enemies.
And Erda if she keeps up her shtick.
Not our group members' enemies, I said.
Maybe I'll just be friends with Eldarin and like no one else.
Could actually be.
Eldarin apparently is supposed to be really, really like from Corian's interaction with him. Eldarin looks like a
What
guy
do you
who's
want
just
to
kind of
say?
forced into the adventuring business, who would rather be like or not Corian, Amphion, and dig holes and plant flowers.
All right. Everybody's got their. Anybody got their webcams on?
No.
Too.
I want to see all your beautiful faces.
Oh,
Put a shirt on
God.
this time.
Thanks.
Oh god, my awful work face. Wait a second.
Connect.
Looks a bit pissed actually right now, like.
There you go.
I'm there.
I got a haircut this time. It's shorter now.
Me?
Lisa,
No,
you
you.
all good over there?
I got a haircut.
Okay. Hair is moving through.
I turned on the lights so you can see me better.
You know, I hope you really have to tell me again when you hear Daniel or something. This time, I promise you will not, take out the cable or something. It's like, I re-listened to our episode 2 times already, and every time I felt like the worst. Like, oh my god, why did I do this? The 3 minutes felt like an hour.
All right. Everybody's good?
Is
All
Lisa
right.
here? I'm here. Okay.
All right. Who wants to give? Who wants to talk about what happened last session? Who wants to do it?
Oh god.
If nobody chooses,
Corin.
I will roll, and one of you will will talk.
I usually always do this with in my other groups, I have to admit.
All
You
right.
can go ahead.
Go ahead and go for it. This will be your turn.
It's 2.5 pages. I'm not sure what I want to do.
My God, 2.5 pages.
Yeah, but it's not full. The sentences don't take the whole.
Chris, I don't even take this much notes for school. All right.
Okay. Okay, I will try to read what I wrote down, but I apologize in advance because honestly speaking, I was really in a hurry to take notes, and as you noticed last time, probably I sometimes did not get anything.
You don't have
because I
to
was taking notes.
You don't have to apologize. I'm sure it's fine.
Okay. Okay, so the first thing was when we started the last session that we were halted by a half-orc, a big man, and who turned out to be Garrick. And while talking to Garrick, a halfling called Mapris kind of fell out beneath our flatbed. But she seemed fine. She didn't seem hurt at all, so it was comforting. Then some hill giant showed up. His name was Gigas, and he was carrying four wooden what's the word? Four trees. Thanks. Okay, then I wrote something down that I don't want to repeat. Tiefling has at that point I did not know that she's tiefling, but the woman, I will correct that, the woman has scars across from me, and she sits also with a hoodie. Like, okay, I will not read out what I think about that. Wait a second, a lot of monologue going on. Okay, it seems like everybody wants to go to Nightstone. And then actually I was waiting a lot outside on this flatbed because I was thinking like I thought we would go on, but no, but something different happened. I will just try to summarize what you did, but I actually didn't really I tried to not listen too much so that I don't, meta game and everything. But as far as I remember, Corin bought some beef jerky that he should not have bought, and even though Gary advised him against it, or at least afterwards against eating it, and Gary went into the tavern and drank something, and I also think that Mapris joined him at some point, and Erda, she also went inside for a short glance, more or less, checked the whole tavern out. Then me and the squire hit the flatbed behind the tavern, and after some time we went to Garrick's place, I think. I'm not sure what had happened before going there or after, because I was not there actually and I did not note that down, but there was some schooling going on also. Garrick tried to teach Giga some stuff, and then Mapris also helped out. Yeah, then we had a dinner at Garrick's place, and I slept at the tavern, and Corin and his squire also did. Amphion also did, and Mapris slept at Garrick's place, and Erda wanted to sleep outside on the flat bed. I remember that Erda was also kind of stealthily or not walking around around Garrick's house, and got discovered during the night, and Mapris Vapors at the same time, while they were talking inside, also kind of tried to stealthily come out of her bed, but kind of hit the floor. And that's why Garrick also noticed there was something up there. And while Erda and Garrick were doing some. This happened while Erda and Garrick were talking about some, talking in their minds about some things. Then the situation got a bit awkward. Like one of the women wanted to steal something from Garrick all the time. That's the feeling I got. And but maybe she decided against stealing the axe because it was too old or something.
Too heavy.
Kind of, yeah. Maybe that also. Maybe it would have been pretty hard to hide that thing. And then Erda kind of, after drinking some tea, felt nauseous, or at least said that, and left. I remember several charisma checks for Heather, and some voice from Champ, but this is something that we do not know. Yeah. The next day, actually, we no, sorry. While having dinner, Garrick also said that he would also like to go to Nightstone, and we decided to go all together. And then on the next day, we want to leave the town or the village. And before leaving, Garrick did some talking to different village people, saying goodbye and kind of, yeah.
I cried a lot.
Yeah, he cried. I remember that because I rewatched the whole episode yesterday, actually, to be reminded again of everything. Then this was what I have out of my memory because I didn't want to read this stupid language font size and font thingy that I chose. So now I have to get into what I wrote down again. Okay, I did that. That's true. Yeah, and I feel useless because I did not really, I was not able to clean that food that produced some food poisoning in Korea and other stuff.
Man, you're detailed.
I'll say.
Yeah,
So-
you can maybe go on.
She took notes.
Yeah, that's for
Yeah.
sure, and I appreciate that. So you guys then rode to Nightstone. You guys heard a bell. So then you ended up going into Nightstone. You ended up slaying 2 wargs, a goblin, but taking another one captive. You learn that something fell from the sky. He did not explain what it was, but something came.
You skipped the whole page, but it's okay.
Then you then have just
Forgot about my whole duel.
Yeah, I also wanted to say there was a duel.
There
My
was a
bad.
fight over a stone, for sure.
I guess
that also happened.
Okay, fine.
I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with you.
No. You guys bring it up now. It's gonna go into it. So you guys found a broken wagon on your way to Nightstone.
Yeah, that's right.
Which Maypris then found a stone that Erda was very persistent on owning. Ended up, Maypris ended up selling
it. Amulet. It
to
was the amulet of her mother. It reminded her of that. I remember that.
to Erda. And then proceeded to happen that nobody saw that the stone no longer exists in this realm.
Boy.
My food. Wait a second. I hope.
That's fine. No problem. No problem.
Let's go on.
And there was a duel between our paladin and our barbarian from different senses of belief, where our paladin basically got one-shotted by our barbarian.
It was a two-shot.
No, it was 1. I missed the first one. So I guess 2 shots, yeah.
Two.
And after that, you did ride a Nightstone. You've slayed the 2 wargs, the goblin. You have 2 goblins captive. Garrick, for some reason, took a ton of cooking supplies out of Gum's bag.
I've been cooking, man. Come on.
And this is where we will continue. You guys have just gone into the inn. 2 of you have just encountered a person in the inn, while the other 2 are looking at a chest, and that would be Quarian and Erda are looking at a chest, and that's where we'll continue when Halloran comes back. Let me pull into the map.
I like how 2 players left at the same time.
Son of a gun. Well, you guys are waiting on that map right now. Don't wait. Any questions before we start then? Everybody's good?
No, I think I'm good. I think my character sheet should reflect now that I have defense.
Yes, if you look, you have 19 AC on your sheet.
Oh boy. Hefty boy here.
I hope there's some like pretty severe punishment for metagaming.
Pretty severe punishment for what?
Metagaming.
All right, now that you guys are ready, I will play you back and we will continue.
Very personal.
I don't see Sia in any of these webcams. This is a little sad. Yeah, that's Champ and Lisa's dog.
Oh.
She's
OP?
upstairs.
Oh,
Yeah, she's right there.
probably.
You guys
probably
can't see my
under Champ's
webcam
desk.
because it's in the stream. So
Yeah, it's true.
I'm gonna look at it then.
that'll be fixed next week. Don't worry. I'll have a camera on both of these.
It's okay. I'd rather not see your face.
my bearded, beardless face.
It's too
Don't
difficult.
say that. Don't say that. It's so awful.
All right. So the last thing you guys know in this little inn you're in is that you guys just encountered somebody, and we'll kick it off here. Do you guys see?
Yes. I did a practice roll for the 20.
Oh
Okay.
god. This is so smart. I'm just zooming.
I can barely see anything like this. It just reminds me how freaking massive this map is.
Yeah.
And how fun is lighting it.
So you guys have met this person
So
that
fun.
you haven't had any conversation other than her saying that she was trapped in here.
I'm on my own. I'm in the hallway still, being depressed.
I'll start with Erda and Corian. As you can see there's a chest in that room.
Mm-hmm.
Corian, there's a chest. Should we open it? I'm not that very good with chests.
What makes you think I would be?
Not that
Sorry.
very good with chests. Sorry.
I either smash them or I have someone else open them.
Well, you could try to open them. I mean, you're not really being like the brave hero that you're supposed to be, being a guard and whatever else you do.
I smash evil. I don't open chests. All right, 2 different job descriptions.
But I do, apparently.
I don't know. You looked like you don't do the normal sword play that I do, so you probably are good at like chest opening or something like that.
She pulls out her rapier and just puts it by her side. And takes a step back. You can open it if you like. I'm not.
All right. I guess. What do I go to try and open the chest? See, wait, no, actually, I'm gonna. No, Corian's not gonna know, or Corian's not gonna think there's traps.
So you're opening the
Eric-
chest.
No, Hunty, don't be like a 15-year-old child, please.
It's locked.
Fiddle with it and see if you can figure out the lock.
You've never seen a lock such as this. It's pretty complex.
I need a little hope here. Says the Erda.
Okay. She'd walk over, and the first thing she'd do is check if.
They're
Cut out.
roll the investigation.
Getting feedback from someone.
Is it me?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
Chest
Make
looks
sure you
fine.
mute D20.
Roll.
Chest looks fine.
All
Let me
right.
get-
Do I have the ability to lockpick this, or like get it open?
Do you have thieves' tools?
I do.
You can attempt if you like.
Okay, how do you do that?
It is a dex. You can click the thieves' tools. It should be set up in your sheet. Let me make sure. Hold on.
So, do I see that she has thieves' tools?
I would assume you're right next to her, right? I mean, I would imagine.
Do
that
I still have
you-
to select an attribute?
Yes, it's Dex. That's the what we need to make sure. Make sure you set Dex into your tools. You do not unlock that chest.
So I see it. She sees tools. So you are good at something. Play.
Opening chest.
All right. Where did you come from? Were you a thief?
You see the horns, right? And she'd make sure her head pulled back.
You think
I
I'm some
hide in the
dim-witted
shadows.
fool?
That's what
I
I do
don't
to
assume
survive.
that's just because someone's a tiefling that they're a thief.
No, I didn't say I was. I said I hide in the shadows to survive, and you must come across certain skills to do that. I live in the sewers in Waterdeep. What do you live in?
House above the ground?
Right. How do you get to that house?
By walking?
I get it through crawling through any place I can get to get there. Sometimes that means lockpicking some places down there. You got a problem with that? Really? Like, is that you've got this whole upper city to patrol, but I'm sorry, the people who are lowly, who just don't really have a place to go, yeah, we have to have some lockpicks.
I just need to make sure that I can trust you. If we're to be entrusting our lives to each other, I'm to be going around picking my pocket or stealing my things when we're worried about the next battle or the next enemy.
I'm not interested in your things in any way, shape, or form. Have I done anything to prove otherwise?
You seem to be rather reluctant for someone who has the ability to open a chest, although you don't seem to be that proficient in it.
I seem to fear everything, and that is how I've learned to survive. I don't have the privilege of physical strength or privilege of a royal background. So yes, I've learned to fear all and do everything as reluctantly as possible. And she'd literally just walk out of the room at this point.
Okay. With that, Corian's gonna try and pry open the chest.
With what?
Let me see my character sheet. I think I have something for this.
Then describe to me how you're prying it open.
Okay. Where is it? Equipment. Probably gonna either use it, my sword to like try and like wedge. Oh yeah, I'm gonna use a javelin. I'm gonna stick a javelin like the point, by the lid, like where the lock is.
All
and
right.
I'm gonna try and like.
Give me a strength check then, buddy.
Oh, that's
you
awesome.
get it.
Strength.
So you
That's
don't open it, but you imagine to pry it open, and then a little dust cloud comes out and hits you in the face. Poof.
Oh boy.
Make a con save.
Oh no.
He's in the room all by himself now. So if he
Fair enough.
dies,
Isn't Derda with him?
Oh.
He made her angry.
You take 3 points of poisoning damage. And the chest is not open. It's just like you just opened it just enough to let the air slip out of inside the chest.
Oh. Corian's not happy about this.
All right, we'll move on because you're not doing much success over there. We will move now to Mapris and Garrick, who have met somebody in that room.
well, I think it's time we get you out of here.
Oh, that would be great. I've been stuck here ever since the rocks came from the sky.
Yeah. Trying to learn more about that. But in the meantime, we need to get you to safety.
Okay, I'll follow you guys. You guys seem to know what you're doing.
Is there a way you can defend yourself?
She had. You can see that she has just like a rusty dagger on her hip.
All right, that'll do.
That'll do.
All right. So as you guys head into the hall with her, you hear Corian go out of the other room.
I'm just leaning at the wall, like, I'm coughing and then looking. What happened?
That's what I was gonna say. What
Can we
happened?
go into that room?
Go ahead.
Which room
This
is
is
he
the-
in?
He's in the
This
one
one.
in the left top. Yeah.
I would also go in when I hear coughing. Oh, does the lady not hurt? Don't
Are
buy
you
it.
alright?
Oh, that chest. I was about to pry it open and I got some sort of poison. I've
Okay.
been poisoned.
I hurry inside. Straight towards him and not like this, like here. And tell him, look at me. And then I want to do a medicine check. Like, what is wrong with him? Is something severe? Do I know like how he looks? Maybe the eyes have some certain look or something that I can say which poison it was or something.
Go ahead. Roll a medicine check.
Can I walk out of the room shaking my head?
Of course.
Medicine.
As
As
you
they-
do when Erda sees you shaking her head, she just nods.
You already
Medicine.
know that it's not really a long-lasting poison. It's just his eyes are a little watery and he gave him a cough.
Okay, so while he is checking his eyes carefully, like a doctor would, he says, it should not be severe, or just first impact was and then just rest a bit, or should go away soon.
Okay. I want to open this chest. Garrick, can you give me a hand?
I'm in the hallway. I'm going to a different room. I really don't want to have poison cloud in my lungs. I prefer oxygen, but thanks. I appreciate it.
Quarren, if you want, you maybe should cover your mouth or something with some cloth. Maybe it's easier to avoid poisoning them.
I take the stinky, smelly Gigas overall leftovers and I just throw them towards Corian. Yep, there you go.
Corian
Cover.
tosses him out the big hole in the room.
Well, that wasn't very
It's
nice.
like it's like as soon as like it comes near him, he just like
Just nope.
he yeets it out in the open.
All right. Well, that's the last time I offer you help. Throw away gifts.
I can't really offer you anything, and I'm sorry.
All right. Mayfreeze, is it? Would you like to help me? Would someone like to help me open this chest? There's something in here, I know.
I can take a look.
Thank you. The help. Cough. Actual
I step
coughing.
back. I step back a bit, like
Actual coughing.
whatever you're doing, I'm stepping back a bit.
All right.
But he's staying in the room, like to take care of the guys. Like if anything happens, I'm here.
I appreciate it.
So, do I still have to check for any traps, or is that already done by Corian?
That's up to you.
I'll just do a quick check.
Investigation. There was a trap in there, but you can hear it. You heard it. No, now that you can hear it. You can tell that it's been used. That it had probably only had one trap on it.
All right.
I cleared it. You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Oh, God.
I shall then use tools and try to.
Yep, go ahead.
Do I just click Dex?
You click Thieves Tools because you have expertise in it. Left bottom of your character sheet there.
Oh,
Last night.
Do you mind if I search this room to the south of me?
All right, go ahead. You can move in there.
I'd
Okay.
follow him.
You do open the chest because since it's been fiddled with, it's a little easier to open. All right. So as you open it, you can see where the trap was. That you can tell that it was the glass vial attached to the top of it, and when it gets pried open, it just shoots the little gas out. So as you open it, you see a couple things in there. You see, hold on. You see a suit of chainmail that is sized for a dwarven helm, a leather bag, and 2 gemstones, and a potion of heroism.
A potion of what?
Heroism.
Healing. Healing.
Who else sees it? Only Corian or Daldarin?
Whoever's in the
You?
room can definitely see it. They
I see
can't
it,
see
but-
what's in the chest, but if you pull it out, they can see it.
All right.
Alderin, I mean, if it helps you, Alderin looks very, like, just worried about you guys. Nothing else. Next. Are you right?
So as I'm pulling out the dwarven chainmail and all of that stuff, can I just unnoticeable grab the potion of hero without anyone noticing it?
If
Orian's definitely paying attention.
Just
make a sleight of hand. Yeah, you definitely cannot take the chainmail without somebody noticing. It's
right. I'm just gonna lift it up.
Yeah. No, he can kind of see that you're. He doesn't see what you're taking, but he can see that you're trying to pocket something.
Maypries, I think we should split this for the group.
I
He
know.
says,
I'm just keeping it safe so it doesn't fall on the ground.
What
There
did
you guys
find?
go. There you go. That's in the chat.
Okay, so now I can kind of see dwarven helm, a leather bag that holds 45 gold pieces and 100 gold piece gemstones.
Alderin goes a step closer and says, "Well, I don't know what you found, but I'm alright with whatever you found. You can also just keep it. No problem for me."
does Corian know what a potion of heroism does?
Make an Arcana check.
Boy.
To be a hero then.
It's a really good spell.
Yeah.
And it's a really good potion. Especially when used on a barbarian.
Oh well, I
yeah.
have no idea.
No, you have no idea what that would do.
I think magic items should be given, or potions and magical items should be given to Aldarin.
What's that? I take a look at it.
The potion?
He's
Potion?
holding it up. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's holding it up, like checking it out probably. I would also just, just looking at it, try to check out what it is.
Make a check.
Which one was it?
Potion of heroism.
Arcana.
Arcane.
Oh yeah, sorry, Arcana.
It was not so good, but it's okay. I
Nope.
don't know this.
You have no idea.
Ooh, I gotta change my pick. I still got Ilirana in there. Sorry.
So yeah, I have no problem if you want to take the armor, Maypries.
I don't think I can
That's
carry that on my
yeah.
body.
That's pretty heavy. That's a full set of chainmail right there. That ain't-
Maybe we should ask Garrick for that. He's
Maybe
probably
would it
stronger
fit him?
than- No, I mean,
I-
for carrying it.
Orcs are kind of big.
I mean, for carrying it, not trying it on.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant you tried to put that chainmail on him. It was like, he's kind of big. I don't know if that would fit him.
No.
It would be like a crop top for me.
I mean, we could try it, but I don't think it will fit. A bit airy, probably.
Yeah. So let's give this to Garrick. I think he'll have no problem carrying this.
Yeah.
He seems to be pretty good at carrying things.
I
Alright,
have no
we-
uses.
Okay. As hold on. As you two walk into that other room on the south, it's there's really nothing special in there. The vacant bedroom contains 2 beds, an empty wardrobe, a desk, a matching chair, and an oil lamp, as well as 1 bed.
I just look at her as she follows me in. Excuse me if it's a little rude, but I'm just surprised you're not interested in the contents of that chest.
I mean, would it be nice to get a few gold pieces? Sure, but spending any more time necessary with Corian is not going to happen.
Ow.
Frustrating you too, huh? Yeah. Yeah. He means well.
Does he?
I believe so. I believe he's a good person. Just
Maybe he should think a bit more before he speaks.
that, yeah. Took me a while to get there, but I got there. You want to check out this room?
She just nod and walk forward.
I'll start with the desk.
All right, make a investigation check for me.
Can I give her advantage?
Of course.
Hey, there we go.
So the best part is about that nat 20 is that you don't see anything in that desk.
No.
There's nothing in that desk. It's empty.
Are we doing an investigation check for everything in the room, or just for?
I would assume that was for everything, just to save us some time with that nat 20. She's probably already thorough, and there's nothing in this room. What it looks like to you is there's probably a guest bedroom.
He's like, do you want to search this? And she's like, in 2 seconds. Everywhere. Then done.
I'm glad I'm over there just like lifting the beds so she could search under them.
Yeah.
I moved the desk to where she could look behind it and everything, you know.
There's not a thing in that room.
I'm pretty confident there's nothing in this room.
You see that you guys hear out in the hallway that Kella's yelling because she's left alone with 2 goblins.
I come outside.
Oh, I figured I'd still have the goblins in my hand.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Oh,
yeah.
Whoops.
I would still prefer to, because when they're doing their inside with the chest or something, I would just come into the hallway to the woman to watch her, and also check her whether she's alright and everything, or hurt.
Oh, I'm okay, thanks. Though I got knocked out unconscious, and I couldn't leave, and then suddenly there was goblins, so I'm okay. They haven't found me up here yet.
Does she have a head wound or something?
Nope.
Excuse me, would it be alright with you if I just shortly check whether there's any, I'm experienced with treating patients. Maybe I can just slightly check up whether everything's alright.
Go ahead, make a medicine check. What'd you roll? 19. She looks fine.
Okay, sorry for any inconvenience it caused, but everything looks fine indeed.
Well, thanks for caring. You don't find people like that anymore.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna go back out in the hallway with my goblin buddies.
Okay.
Check on Corian, make sure he's not dead. Poison it and kill him.
Kyle, did you take your 3 points of damage? Doesn't look like
I did. I'm at 19.
Okay, I don't see it changing. All right, that's fine. It's because I updated your tokens. I forgot. Okay, you're at 19. Okay. He's fine now. His eyes are a little red, but he's not. It's already cycled through him.
Just gonna give him
keep an
big
eye on
old
him.
pat on the back.
I see Garrick say, "Oh, well, we finally got this chest open. Here's some stuff for you to hold on to, because I feel like you're probably the best person to give it to."
You want me to be the pack mule?
I'm sorry. That's something that I thought would be the best solution. I hope that's alright with you. If not, I can also try to carry it. It's no problem.
I'll carry it.
I just take this chainmail and I just look for a bag. I'm like,
am I just supposed to carry this on me, or I'm not wearing it?
It's the
Thought we had a
size.
backpack.
The chainmail is the size made for a dwarf.
I thought there was a backpack.
Gum
Like
looks
the
up at you.
South
I'll carry it.
Baker.
You want to carry this? I think this is a little bit too big for you, Gum.
Me and Pojo together can carry it.
You and Pojo want to carry it?
Yeah, we'll carry it.
Garrick, are you sure you can give this chainmail to goblins that did try to attack us a couple times?
Wait a second, guys, before you start some discussion again on philosophy about goblins and orcs and humans and elves. Maybe leave the race out of these discussions. Just saying that someone attacked us, and I would not trust him with the loot that somebody found of his group. Honestly speaking.
I'm gonna put it in a backpack.
Good to see.
Make a perception check, Garrick, just for the heck of it.
What do I add?
It's been a minute since I played Garrick.
Got the voice down.
Thanks. That's just my normal voice. This is not my real one. It's 16.
As you're putting in the backpack, you see Gum Gum. The tear falls down her cheek when you don't hand her the chainmail.
I look at the backpack, and I look at Gum Gum.
What are you doing? Don't do it. It's all or insane.
She's holding her candlestick still. She's still holding it in her hand.
Is this an empty backpack?
I would assume so. You haven't put anything else in there, and everything else you could probably carry on your person.
Well, we have this cheese-filled backpack with.
It's true. Yeah, you might be crushing your cheese in there, but
Yeah, I'll avoid doing that. I'm like, oh well, looks like my backpack's full.
You can give them the cheese. Maybe they're happy with that.
You guys are acting like chainmail something crazy.
I mean, granted, it's not like it's fit for us, so I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. But
well, you know, it can fit one of you.
Also, I can make this. Like, all right, Gum Gum, come here.
Gum Gum runs over to you.
All right, I need you to look at me. All right, I'm entrusting you with this.
Gum Gum, no.
You're my friend.
Gum Gum,
and I trust you with this. What'd you say?
Gum Gum looks at you and is just smiling.
All right, you're gonna stay with us. We're gonna make sure you don't die, and you're gonna hold on to this for us. Okay?
Oh yeah, okay.
Can I roll an insight?
Of course.
Okay.
on Gum Gum, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
That's a natural 20.
You can tell that Gum Gum might have another thing on her mind, and but you have a good sense that she's not gonna run off with the armor.
Not what?
She's not gonna take it.
She's not gonna run off with the armor. Something's on her mind, but it's not running with the armor.
All right, Gum Gum, here you go.
All right, she goes to grab it. Wow. She barely keeps her balance, but she's got it.
It's pretty heavy.
She's struggling, but you know what? She wants it. She wants to carry it, so she's carrying it. And then Pojo will come up and help her carry it from behind.
What's his name again?
Yeah, Gum Gum and Pojo.
I thought it was Pujo.
I'm saying Pojo. Don't you correct me. I name him, not you.
You said Pujo the first time.
He's Pojo.
All right,
now.
Gum Gum, Pojo. Work as a team. You got this. I believe in you.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah.
All right. Problem solved. Well, is there anything else in the chest, or just that?
Well, there was a potion of, I think, has it.
You don't know what the potion is. You just know it's a potion.
Oh.
Okay, that's a little bit beyond me. I'll be honest. I don't know much about the magical stuff.
there's also two pretty gems in here. Would you like to have one or want one?
I mean, I don't mind holding on to anything, but this is kind of the groups. It's important that we share.
Corian is going to agree with Garrick, and he's going to say, I think we should hold on to this as a big pile and just separate it when we get a chance. It's still in a dangerous area.
Do you want me to put them with my cheese? Or do you want somebody else to hold on to them?
I would say you could either have someone who's not carrying anything right now, or you could just put it with the food.
I take the gems and I'm like, they're on top of the cheese.
All right.
We'll have to clean them. It's fine. No big deal.
So you're putting them in your backpack?
Yeah, put the gems in my backpack.
All right. When you open your backpack, everybody just gets this sense of cheese.
Mmm.
Smells like bona fide queso.
It's not bad cheese. It just smells like cheese.
We should make some fondue later. I could go for fondue.
Smells good. I could teach you how to make it like genuine queso. Like it's gonna be good.
Is that some orc word for cheese that I've never heard of?
Yeah, it's liquid cheese.
Ah. Oh, sounds interesting. You just call it fondue.
Which is also a different word in normal. That's a French word, and I'm saying a Spanish word. So
it's an Elvish word.
Neither one of these languages exists in this. Neither one of these languages exist in this world. So you guys are just gibberish.
It could be other language equivalents.
Yeah, that exactly. In that case, I'm gonna say French is dwarvish, and Spanish is Elvish.
There you go.
Oh. Then I guess I get spawn. I guess I get queso really easily.
All right. So what do you guys want to do? You guys have checked 3 of the 4 rooms up here.
All right. Everybody here? We're good to move on. Nobody's dead from poison.
Not yet.
All right.
Seems alright, I guess.
Where are you guys going? You leaving?
Get you some coleslaw.
Right.
Yeah.
You guys are leaving the building?
Nope. On to the next room.
Okay. That would be that right top room that you guys haven't explored.
Oh boy, it looks just like the other room.
And that's exactly what you see. It looks just like the other room. Desk, bed, and everything alike.
I look over at Erda while I have the hands of the other 2 goblins.
Mm-hmm.
Everything?
Mm-hmm. She's not.
I'm gonna give her help on an investigation check.
Go ahead. There's nothing in this room. She barely even notices there's a bed.
She has advantage, so that's a 14.
Oh yeah, you're right. So yeah, then she sees all the furniture. She sees the desk, the bed, a lantern, and a window. This room is actually fully intact.
Nice. This would be a good place to rest if we needed to rest. Just keep that in mind.
Oh, we should probably keep investigating this town further on.
Yeah, so the bell's still ringing. You still have bang, bang, bang. It's probably getting a little annoying to you guys at this point.
Well, we have to check whether other people here that may need our help, I think.
Yeah, let's go see if there's anybody else here.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are leaving this building. You're going downstairs, and
yeah, I'm gonna leave and try to go get my overall remnants from my buddy.
Okay, so I'll assume that you were able to grab them. The wind took them, and they actually came back and hit Corian in the face, and then they hit the ground, and then you have them back. All right, you guys are leaving.
I just kind of hold it up and I look at Corian. I'm like, cheers.
All right, so let
You
me.
can keep it. I will never ever ask for that.
Right, give me a second. Do not move. Do not move. Oh, the chest went with you guys somehow. All right, let me put that back.
I'm carrying that too.
Yeah.
Honestly, with how stupid strong Garrick is, he probably could take it.
Mhm.
The chest wants to go with us.
All right, you guys have left the inn.
Oh my god, what did I do? Okay, what did I do? Okay, everything all right.
I heard something along the lines like if you max out a strength on a bear totem barbarian, they literally have like the carrying
Where am
capacity
I?
of like 3
Okay.
3 tons.
Yes.
God, where am I? I don't get it at all. Ah,
Okay,
here I
yeah,
am.
go ahead and take a minute to zoom out and find you guys. Yeah, you're over here.
I'm here again. Yeah, I
Make sure.
found it now. That was some crazy map thing. Okay.
He's messing with their minds.
Yeah, I
Alright.
feel really messed
You
up
guys
right
are
now with all
back
this.
in the middle of town.
But yeah,
Mhm.
now I can see it.
Bang, bang, bang.
Maybe we should check out this clock tower first. It
Yeah.
kind of makes me uneasy.
I agree.
Where is the clock tower exactly?
That's a good question. Do you guys know where the clock tower or the
Where is it?
tower is?
We're gonna make a perception check then, right?
That would not sure, go for it.
Can we
Everyone or
all-
just him?
Two of you can make it. Go ahead, you guys decide
Okay.
which two. you
Well,
want
I
to
want to
do.
make it.
Okay. I guess not just won't.
21.
Looks good.
All right.
Failure.
I'm gonna go towards the sound.
Yeah, that's what Corian thinks he hears it like coming from somewhere over there, and he's like, "Oh, maybe it was coming in the way we came."
Do I see it? Or, like, I'm pretty sure where I know where it is?
Yeah, give me 1 second. There's something I gotta tell you first, personally, just to you. Give me a second here.
By the way, I know.
Go ahead.
Doesn't matter. No. Just forget.
I was not prepared.
You were not prepared?
For my
Yeah.
amazingness, I'm sure.
Yeah, for you to just
Sure, we'll
suddenly-
go with that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. It's definitely to the south.
Okay. Then I'm like, are we going to the clock
solid,
tower?
Solid south.
I'd personally like to make sure that there's nobody else alive in
You want to
the
make
rest of these buildings.
you
Look,
want
the
to
second
make
building
sure
we
that
looked
nobody-
in, somebody was living.
You want to make sure that nobody's alive? No, you want to find out whether there is anybody alive, right?
Yeah, I want to find if somebody's alive in some.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sound a
I
bit
mean,
different.
the second building we went into, somebody was there. You know,
Hmm.
you never know.
Well, the clock tower is that way.
Well, appreciate you.
Aldorin's kind of waiting for the others to come closer. Is the door open, champ?
Hold on. I think I made a mistake on you guys.
Or is there no door?
Oh, I made a big mistake here. All right. It is to the left of you. You're going to pretend that you have not gone in that building, number 5, okay? On the left of you over here. You guys were in that building originally. That's where the noise is coming from.
Oh.
What?
Yeah,
I'm confused now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, let's check that building then.
Which building?
If it's that close.
This one right here. So it's right next to you guys now. It's super loud.
That's where, like, the ringing was coming from?
Yes, exactly.
That's the one where
Oh, okay.
the goblins were interrogated in.
Yeah. Luckily
Yeah.
for you guys, it was so loud in there, you guys didn't even notice that there was something more to that.
Yeah, but we were still intimidating.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so as you go into the building, it is getting even louder. Let me pull you guys to the proper...
Oof.
All right, group up
Yeah,
again.
ringing.
Kayla insists on staying in front of the inn. She's kind of... It's kind of loud in there, but these two goblins will go with you. She's...
Sorry.
All right, you're fine.
You don't want to come with us?
It doesn't sound like you'll need me in there.
Yeah, but you might need us if you stay out here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she looks over at the 3 dead bodies. I think I'll be okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Suit yourself.
All right, stay hidden.
She does.
I'm doing the earmuffs on the little goblins.
The earmuffs.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like holding their heads together with my hands over their ears as we walk in.
Both at the same time.
All right, you guys.
Yeah, I have one ear. I'm like holding their
You're
ears
carrying
together.
like this?
So like their heads are together, right? And my hands are on either side of their ears.
Oh god, I would be afraid.
All right.
As you guys walk into the building, you realize that it is a chapel, and this temple definitely has a temple has a bell on top, and it's really loud as you're in here.
Can I see the bell?
You see stairs. Some you could probably assume that it's
I say to Garrick, I think we should climb this tower and see what's causing this bell.
You have to see. He has to yell. Like you guys are basically almost yelling at each other to even hear what each other is saying. It is. Really
I think we should climb the
Put my hands
tower.
on the wall to start climbing it, and then I look back and I'm like, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna take the stairs.
All right, so you're gonna go up the stairs.
Can hear you.
Anybody
Heather,
going
we
with?
can't hear you.
You guys going? You guys are going up with them?
I was gonna say, if
Yeah.
we have trouble talking, I can always awaken mine. I would ask Garrick first. I'd be like, I think talk.
Yeah, do it. I'm good.
Then I can awaken mine to communicate with people.
I would just follow Quorum wherever he's going because he seems like he needs somebody to take care of him.
I lean down to the goblins and I'm like, cover your ears.
They're
Stay
covered.
behind me.
They cover their ears, but they look scared.
Stay behind me.
Little goblin children.
All right, so is everybody looking up the stairs, or is it just Garrick? Give me
No, we're also
I mean,
going up.
Corian is looking up the stairs. I mean, he's going up. He's
All
going
right,
up anyways. He's
give me
following
a-
Garrick.
Give me a marching order.
Yeah. Like I'm behind
Bring-
Quorian, and Quorian is behind Garrick. Probably Maples is behind me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So finally, you guys are gonna find the noise of this town. This is where it's getting louder and louder as you come up the stairs. You see a shadow. The shadow is huge. As you go up the stairs, you finally get the bell in sight. And what you see are just 2 little goblins on the bell, swinging back and forth on this bell. Ding, ding. They're just enjoying it. They're smiling. They're chuckling to each other. They don't even notice you're there.
Let's go home.
They don't even. Yeah,
I
they don't
just
even.
look,
Go ahead.
Pugo, Gum Gum, can you get them off that thing, please?
You left them downstairs, and they're covering their ears.
No,
I
I,
can
I
awaken
told them
mine to
to
them.
stay behind me.
Oh, okay. So they look at you. Are you? How loud are you saying this?
I'm saying I'm like leaning down into them, like and
Okay.
saying it pretty loud.
Okay. They look back at you. What'd you say?
Oh
Okay.
boy!
Garrick,
I
do you
look
want me
there
to
to-
talk to them? Yeah.
And I'm holding one hand of one goblin in one hand and the other hand, and I'm like walking forward as Erda is gonna talk to the goblins in their mind.
All right. What do you say to them?
Garrick, what would you like me to tell them?
Tell them that we're here to help them.
Say, Garrick, if they attack, you know what's gonna happen.
Are you part of this conversation?
I was gonna say.
Anyway,
Say
so I
to
talk to the
Garrick
goblins, and I tell them, "Oh, we're here to help you."
They start flipping out. They have no idea what's happening. They just hear a voice in their head. They stop swinging on the bell for a second, and it goes ding, 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 and they look at each other. They're very confused, and they don't see you guys yet, but they're definitely alert. They draw their swords. They've never heard a voice in their head before. They barely even hear their own voices in their head,
Okay.
let alone.
So then I do it again, but this time I'm like, "There's so many of us. If you don't run now, you're going to be slaughtered."
They look around and they go. They look at each other. You hear Goblin. Nobody speaks Goblin, I'm assuming. So you just hear. They're just speaking Goblin to each other.
What are they saying?
They speak really Goblin, not Underdark, like what we talked about last time, right?
Yeah, this time they're speaking Goblin. They can speak Undercommon, Broken Common, and Goblin. Right now they're just speaking Goblin to each other.
Okay.
We'll look at Pugo and Gum Gum.
What are they saying?
Gum Gum looks at you. Oh, they're planning how to get out. They don't know if they want to jump or run down the stairs.
Well, I walk over to him. Hey. Relax.
You're going to the two in the bell room?
Yeah, I have Pugo and Gum Gum with me in each hand.
They draw their swords. They're not moving towards you. They're taking many steps backwards.
Wait. Drop your weapons and come with us.
What kind of... You can go ahead and make a check. It's up to you which check you make. If you're saying it meanly, or if you're just trying to convince them.
I'm being nice.
All right, you know what check to make. Make a... Persuasion.
While he's doing this in their mind, in their minds, can I just tell them to run?
You definitely could.
13.
Just like whisper run.
You're whispering run to them? I mean, in their mind?
Yeah.
They look at each other, you hear Goblin, and they go, not today! And they're gonna go jump out the window, where the bell, like, there's a window here. They're gonna
Can I
jump
run
out.
try to catch one?
Go ahead, make a athletics check, buddy.
Athletics?
Yeah, because you're running. You gotta grab him as he's sticking out the window.
25.
Which one would you like to grab?
The closest one, whichever one I can.
All right, so this guy is here, and you just hear this one go, "Arr!" And he jumps out the window.
And he's dead. All right, cool.
You guys hear?
Can I look down the window and see if any of them are dead?
He's just laying on the ground right now.
I'm gonna tell the goblin that I'm holding on to. Look down at your friend.
He looks hesitantly.
Yeah. Stay with us.
Pull him back into the into the thing.
His eyes are big.
We're gonna need you.
His eyes are what?
His eyes are big. He's looking at you like he's got a bit of fear. Between you and the voice in his head, he's super confused.
I just reach towards his weapon.
He just
gently.
He just drops it. He just literally just drops his sword.
Pick it up. Who wants this weapon? Anybody?
What is it?
Just shove it in my backpack.
It's the same thing every goblin carries.
Yeah. All right, join the squad. What's your name?
Oh, my name's Vark.
Var?
Vark.
Var. All right. Well, Pugo, Gum Gum, we've saved Var.
He sees the other two goblins holding this big old chainmail. You know, they don't see it, but they definitely can see that there's something shiny over there, and he's very interested now. And then he hits.
Go help him carry it.
And then he hits the bell. Ding! Hits it again.
All right.
Ding!
Stop.
A Vark-like sound of bell.
Well, sorry. No more bell.
All right, Vark will then make his way over to Gum Gum and Pojo.
Guys, we got a little army going.
Champ, one thing I wrote to you in Discord, but I can also ask you right away. What is a divine domain feature that I got on second level?
You're talking about your channel divinity or divine favor?
It says divine domain feature, but I don't know what it is.
her divine domain feature is her channel divinity. Yeah.
Yeah, it's your channel
so
divinity.
basically-
I told her it's the one where you once a day you can become proficient in something, a tool set or a skill for 10 minutes.
But it looks like
Yeah.
it's two different things. Like it's stated as channel divinity, and then as the next thing it says divine domain feature.
I just
Well,
put it in
yeah,
there. I
no.
put it's just telling. Yeah, go ahead.
Channel divinity from clerics means that they get turn undead. So you can use your channel divinity to turn undead. All clerics get that. But as a knowledge cleric, you get the special one of being able to become proficient with like any tool or skill for 10 minutes if you want.
Okay. Instead, right? Instead of the.
Yeah, instead, yeah. You get one channel divinity per rest.
Okay. Thanks.
You're welcome.
All right, you now have 3 goblins, and the bell has stopped ringing.
We should we should probably leave this bell tower because whoever notices that it stopped may come here to find out why it stopped.
Perhaps, yeah. Anyways, you guys ready to head down? Or do you guys want to search the tower?
If you were going to search, I will stay with you, but otherwise I would go outside to check on the woman that we found.
All right.
You're searching the temple?
Alderin would not, but if the others are, he would join them.
I will take a look around.
Make an investigation check for me. You don't notice anything special.
All right.
It's a little beat up, but actually it's almost fully intact other than the top of the tower.
Did you say we're not an orphanage out loud?
No.
Heather? No? Okay.
No.
Just your sass. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So you see Varric joins the other goblins, and they're speaking goblin, and he's jumping up and down, and then you see 3 goblins carrying this chainmail just like in a line.
Good job, guys. You guys are doing really good. Exit the building.
Alrighty, do not move for a second.
Okay, I will not move. Sorry. Are you alright, Hunter? You seem pretty tired. I can't imagine why.
Alright, you guys are good now. You guys can move if you feel fit.
Iris. You're funny.
You guys see a goblin right over here where you guys are. He's not dead. But he's
Wait a second. I have to find where I am again because every time you change the map, I'm like, where am I? Okay.
Can I do a medicine check?
Go ahead.
I'll call over the cleric. I'm like, you want to help me with this, or I help you with this? This is something you're good at, probably.
He crouches down and checks the body, like if the creature's still alive.
One of you could make a medicine check with advantage. All right. He's okay, but both his legs are broken. He's in pain.
Well,
He's just yelling. He's screaming really loud.
It looks like his legs may need a longer rest.
Can we splint them, and then I
Legs?
got rope. You can tie them to my back.
What do you want to split them? Legs. What do you want
Splint them so they're straight.
Wait a second. I gotta look at my translator.
Put like a piece of wood on them and then.
Sheena. Okay. Get it? Yeah, probably it would be the wisest idea, I guess.
I can help hold him still.
I have torches. Maybe we can use those somehow.
You said there's a wooden wall
Where?
around the city.
Yes, there is a wooden wall around the city.
But it's like tree.
There's like a cart thing here too.
This.
Corian,
Trucks.
Mapris, and Erda, make a perception check for me. The other two do not, as they're distracted in trying to patch up the broken leg goblin that's still screaming. Okay. You guys don't notice something, but you guys feel watch.
Oh boy.
We feel what?
You feel watch, but you don't know from where.
I'm gonna go ahead and go to this fence and see if I can't get some of them and shave them down to be goblin sized. We can split.
Corian says over to Garrick and guys, can we hurry up? I have a bad feeling like someone's watching us.
Yeah. So I go and provide Aldrin the splints, and then I go and just kind of play Overwatch, just readying myself.
All right.
Have my goblin buddies behind me.
Make a perception check.
Sorry.
Oh, you go ahead. Aldrin, you can say what you're doing.
I just wanted to do what we decided on. Like, doing this.
Oh, good.
Splint. Whatever. A new word I learned today.
I got a 9.
All right. You don't notice anything. You don't even feel watch.
Medicine check again, probably, right?
You're a knowledge, you're a cleric. I'll assume that you're able to patch him up enough to where he's definitely in less pain, and his yelling's kind of stopped. But his legs are still broken. He cannot walk.
Yeah. I tell the others, or I tell Garrick, but in a quiet voice so as not to disturb the goblin, which would usually probably be whatever. I just tell Garrick in a quiet voice, both legs are broken.
Yeah, I can tell. One's going that way and the other one's going the other way.
Well, just wanted to make sure you know.
I appreciate it. Yeah. Legs look like jello. Yeah. I kind of like put him to where his arms are like over my shoulder, and then I'm gonna like backpack him to where I could just tie a rope around his waist and mine.
All right. He lets it happen because he knows he has like, it's like that sense of when an animal knows it can't fight back and it just kind of gives in. He's given in to you, so he lets you do that.
All right. We're gonna do our best to keep you up. What's your name?
My name is my legs. It's Beto.
What was that?
It's Beto.
Beto?
Beto! He starts yelling at you.
Okay. All right. Well, nice to meet you.
He just groans. He just accepts his fate.
Accepts his fate as my backpack.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Fuck. All right.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I don't see anything out there.
What would you guys like to do?
I have my back against a building, just like looking every which way. I'm like super on guard. Don't trust this human next to me either, by the way.
Next building.
All right, which way you guys going? You guys are welcome to move around. Just move by like a couple tiles at a time. That way I know which way you guys are generally
And feels uneasy.
bringing my goblin squad with me.
Corian is gonna.
Goblin squad. Sorry.
Since I feel watched, I'm gonna have my shield at the ready.
We have 20 goblins sometime after leaving this village. Aldarin will kind of stay at one point and like halt there and then look at the sky. Is there anything up there? Because they said they felt watch, like looking up at the sky. Is there anything?
So you're looking
circling?
up?
Yeah.
Make a perception check.
Oh boy.
I'm the best.
It's cleared up. It was rainy last day, but it looks like the clouds are gone. It's a nice blue sky up there now.
He smiles to the sky. And then goes on.
Actually,
Can I look at what he's looking at?
Can I tell where the rocks, what direction the rocks came in? If there's like a consistency.
You know what? It's a high check, but I'll give it to you. Make an investigation check.
Ooh.
All right. You know
Come on.
that they came. They definitely came. They have an angle of upward. Like they came from pretty high. Like it could have been a catapult, but that would have been a pretty big catapult that would have been able to fling these. It's they came from.
And they would
high.
have left like skid marks.
Exactly. You know that from what you've heard, you know that the goblin said the sky. Kella said something about the sky. You know that you have assumption that it literally came from the sky.
Came from outer space. No.
Good. What do you want to hear?
Did he tell the rest of the group that what he thought or saw, or not?
I don't know. Did you, Kyle? Did you tell the group what you investigated?
Yeah, I'm gonna say. Since I feel like I'm being watched, I just had an idea to check out these stones that are all over, and it doesn't look like a catapult through these.
So are you looking at all the stones in the middle here?
Yeah, just all the stones around the town.
All right, make a perception check.
Oh boy. To find like 50 goblins coming out of the stones.
Nope. Looks fine. You feel watched, but you're not sure from where or what it could be.
If he's talking about the sky like this, can I look up and try to like see if I see anything?
Of course.
suspicious?
Yeah, make a perception check. Make a charisma check for me. I apologize for what's about to happen to you. You look up, and the sky looks clear, but out of the corner of your eye, where the sun would be, you see it going dark.
Uh-oh.
The sun is just getting darker and darker and darker.
Do we see anything?
Only Erida sees this.
Okay, so I was just say, is this just her seeing this, or
yeah, it's
we
only
all see
Erida.
this?
So as you're looking up, you feel a sense of fear, and then in your
Everybody
eyes.
else? Everybody feels fear or
No,
just
this is just
Erida?
Erida. I'll let you know if it refers to you. So Erida, as you're looking up, the sun is just getting darker and darker till it's gone, and then suddenly you just see a serpent just go through the sky. And you feel very uneasy. Your knees are trembling. So make a con save to see if you fall or not. You get a hold of yourself. Legs trembling, but you sturdy yourself up. But as you look up, the sun's back. You're pretty confused what just happened.
Do I notice this?
You can make a perception check to see if you notice anything weird in her body.
17.
She looked like she might have stepped wrong where your knee gives out at some point. She didn't look right. You definitely noticed that something wasn't fully right about the way she was standing.
You're right.
You just nod.
Do I also see that, or?
Yeah, sure. That's fine. Especially when Garrick brings it up is when you guys kind of realize that he was probably right.
I stand next to her, so.
Alderin, make one more perception check for me.
Okay. I'm not good in perception, honestly.
It's all right. You noticed the same thing. You noticed when Garrick brought it up when you noticed that.
Can I
he
do
was
a
correct.
perception too?
Go ahead.
So she seems unsure.
You're too focused on something else. Something else has your attention right now.
You have any more tea recently? Or,
So funny.
I mean, I'm just wondering.
What tea?
She's not good with tea.
Okay.
Apparently, tieflings have a different stomach.
Apparently.
Bless you, whoever it was.
This is my mother. Alright. You ready to search this building, whatever it is?
Which one are you going towards?
This one,
Okay.
I would appreciate if somebody else could go in first.
Coronel, see Eldarin's face and say, "I'll go in first."
Take care.
checking on the woman to see if she's going to come with us.
She will now. Yeah, she'll follow you. She doesn't seem to have a beef with you right now.
All right.
So you guys go into this building. It is definitely. You guys definitely know it's a stable.
To what?
I'm pulling you in. Give me a sec. You definitely know it's a stable. You guys definitely. Hold on. Don't move for a second. Why you gotta drag these goblins everywhere, man? Why you gotta make my job hard over here?
Just take that cart outside and drag
Yeah,
it.
you should have, you know, like made another stone flight towards them and then.
All right, you guys. I have moved you again, where you guys keep ending up magically, and.
I hate it. I gotta zoom out again. Why is it always? Oh god.
It's always on the same side. That's what I will tell you right now.
Yeah, I found out after 4 times or something.
When you walk in, you notice that it's definitely a stable. It's a little smelly. You see some haystacks, and then you see that a rock just punched through the top, and went straight down.
When we come in, a rock punches. No, it was already thrown in.
Yes, the rock was already in there. Thankfully, there are 5 horses still alive.
God, I can't see anything.
In there.
Yeah, it looks a bit.
It's a little crowded. That's what happens when you got 4 goblins following you. There are still 5 horses. They're putting around in there. They're a little scared, but they're okay. The horses are still good.
All right.
There's actually 10 horses. There's actually 10 horses.
I have a horse.
What'd you say?
I have a horse. Like
that is the wagon that you guys keep traveling on is yours. So that's your horse.
No, but I'm saying
your
is, like, do I
flag.
have a personal horse?
You have one at home.
Okay, that's fine.
Any of these look big enough for me?
Probably not. No. There might be one. There's one that looks kind of buff. Looks like a racing horse.
Yeah, buff horse. Yeah. Can I go to that horse and try to be friendly?
Go ahead and roll that animal handling there, homie.
Find
That
any
looks like
hay or anything?
super lean and fast that I can go to.
What'd you say, Odell?
I said, is there a horse that looks like really lean?
Of course, there's all kinds of horses. There's 10 horses. There's There's 5 riding horses and 5
What a coincidence! 5 riding horses. Ready? First attack? No, I'm not saying anything. Just what Iris thinks.
21 on my animal handling.
This horse kind of has definitely grown a form to you. What are you doing to it?
I'm setting my goblin buddies on it, except the one that's on my back, and I'm just leading it.
Okay,
I have a hold of the reins.
All right, the horse definitely lets it happen. It seems to trust you. You see, it has a good sense about you. Doesn't like the goblins too much, but you can tell that it's accepting it.
Respect the horse.
Probably should. I would also take one, but I am not experienced with animal handling, so I would be very careful and cautious.
On the walls, you notice there are saddles, brittles, and bits.
Is there a black one?
For you, I will let you have a black horse if that's what you would
Why
like.
not a silver one? No. I will take
Anybody need
whatever
help?
horse.
I don't mind showing you.
Oh god, it's a Black
You
Beauty
got
moment.
better than me.
All right, Erda, you can decide what your horse looks like.
I can decide what.
With that natural 20, there's a nice selection of horses. What are you looking for? What kind of horse would you like?
I want one that looks super fast, the like muscular, whatever. I just want it.
You see a
Super
nice
fast.
black male horse. It's got the long mane going down. It looks fast. It definitely looks like it's seen its time, and it knows what it to do.
I look over. I'm like, "You're getting a stallion, huh?"
Yeah, she wouldn't. She's not trying to be rude, but she just keep eye contact with the horse, and doesn't look like she even heard you.
The horse completely adores you. The horse is it was like destiny that you met this horse.
She like
Good
gives it
dog.
a little hug. Like she threw out a character for her, but she's a little hug.
It licks your cheek.
Good dog. All
All
right.
right.
Well,
And then Eldarin, there's no white horses. But the horse that you're talking to is a nice brown. It's a female. It's very passive.
Yeah, it's perfect for me.
Okay. Mapris, there's no horses small enough for you.
I call her.
figured.
go to Mapers and I'm like, "Would you like to ride?"
There's ponies.
Not in this.
I
Not in this stable.
think I'll join Alder her horse. His horse. Sorry.
You're gonna ride with the goblins?
With me!
No, Alderin.
Yeah.
All right. There's no riding in here because there's no way you guys would be able to all fit on your horses. But I'll allow you to grab the rein and you guys can guide them. The goblins can fit in the horse
Yeah,
because
we
all
do
four of them can
together.
literally fit on the horse. So
Yeah.
Are there any other like
Whoa.
horse supplies, like horse feed or like backup saddles?
Yeah.
The
there
reins
are
or
saddles.
whatever?
There are saddles on the wall, brittle saddles and bits, and there are hay. There's hay laying everywhere.
Yeah. I get a lot of that together.
Yeah. So I saddle my horse up with some of it too. So
Okay.
Mhm.
What you also notice is there's 2 ladders.
2 legs? What?
2 ladders.
Ah, okay.
That lead upwards. You know how a barn normally has a loft? You know, like when you picture a typical
Mhm.
barn? That's exactly what it is.
Goria, and you getting a horse?
I guess I might as well. I have one at home, but I could always use another one if you guys are going on horses.
Go ahead and roll an animal check to see if you even get one.
Can I give him advantage by like teaching him how to feed a horse? Because I doubt he's ever fed a horse.
Sure. I'll give him the advantage on that.
I'm like, I don't. Have you fed a horse before?
Once when I asked my my stable hand how to feed them.
Perfect. I love it. I love
Here
this
you go.
I love the RP. All right. It's just a simple brown horse. Nothing crazy. It's not, not a bad horse. It's a good size for you.
So I think I'll give this horse later on to Amphion.
I think she'd like that.
Okay. So you guys now have these horses.
One horse we have already outside, right? With the wagon. We have already got one horse outside with the wagon, right?
Yeah. You had one horse and a half orc carrying your wagon around to get here.
Yeah, so we kind of need the extra horse. Unless Scarrick wants to continue carrying the wagon along with the horse.
I'm all right. I'm glad that I know I can do it, but if I don't have to, I'd appreciate not.
Mapris, make a perception check. You hear rustling above you.
Can I climb upstairs and check it out?
You mean up the ladder?
Yeah.
Are you just peeking over, or are you just going straight up?
Peeking over.
Go ahead and make a stealth check for me. Oh man, your party barely even notices you navigating around the stable down here. You go up the ladder. You just peek your little head over, and you see a goblin jumping in and out of these hay piles up there in the loft.
What are you doing there, really? Like Goblin Town. Goblin Land.
I go down again slowly, and I walk over to Erda, and I whisper to her that there's a goblin there she might want to use her mind tricks on.
Okay, I'll awaken mine to Garrick and be like, goblin, upstairs.
All right. Appreciate you letting me know. All right. I'm going to go check out upstairs. You guys want to wait down here with the horses?
Sure. I guess I'll keep the horses safe.
Sounds good. I climb the ladder.
At this point, I kind of want to take my horse like away from the goblin that I know is upstairs.
All right, so everybody's all right. Who's anybody going up with Garrick? I know Corian and Erda are staying down to do their horse things.
He's hesitating, probably.
All right, Garrick, we're just going up the ladder? Or are you trying to be stealthy?
No, I'm just going up.
All right, you going up? Nobody's going with them. Mapris, you're staying down here.
I'll climb upstairs.
All right, you're actually just on Garrick's back, and as he goes up the ladder, you're next to Varg, or whatever his name is. Yeah, you peek up and you definitely see a goblin. Oh my god, that's a nat 1. He doesn't notice. He's just jumping in and out of hay. Yeah.
Can I go and jump and then one next to him and be like, yeah?
Go.
I'm just kidding.
No, if you want to. I mean.
No. Can I just go up and tap him on the shoulder?
Oh, you're just going to tap him on the shoulder?
Excuse me, buddy.
He just, he turns. And he draws his sword.
Can I grapple his hand at this point and just kind of hold it?
Go ahead and make a grapple check there.
23. I'm getting worse and worse at him, but still.
He struggles. You feel him fight, but you basically just give a yawn as you're holding his arm. And he doesn't even move. So you're holding his sword hand, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
All right, bud. You have him held.
All right, bud. I'm going to need you to drop your weapon. We have Bugo. We have Gum Gum. We have Varg. And we have Beto downstairs. Well, actually, Beto's right here. And I'll look at my back.
Yeah, let's say Beto's with you, yeah. He doesn't talk. He just speaks Goblin the whole time he's talking. He does not seem to understand you, nor does he understand, nor would you understand him.
Can you translate for me?
Beto looks at you and looks at you. He says, let him go. He says he will kick your ass.
Okay. I'm just going to climb down the ladder with one hand, Goblin, and just using to climb down the ladder.
Man, so you're make an athletics check because you're pretty tied up on this going down this ladder.
All these leashes.
18.
All right, I'll give it. That's enough. You definitely make it down. You miss the bottom step of the ladder, but it don't make a difference. You land on your feet while you're holding.
Yeah, probably the short sword out of his hand and just kind of like.
Everybody sees once again. Garrick has another goblin.
Already shaking his head.
We can't keep feeding them. We don't have enough food for that many goblins.
I'm pretty sure they're capable hunters on their own. They can find something to eat.
God dang humans. What?
And I'm not saying they're staying with us forever.
Mm-hmm.
We're taking them with us so we don't have to kill them, because I don't want to kill them.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm keeping my eye on them.
I look at Gum Gum and I'm like, can you please explain to this one that there doesn't need to be bloodshed?
Gum Gum looks over to the one whose name you don't know and starts speaking Goblin. Holds up, you just see Gum Gum hold up her candlestick and then point to you, and then points to the chainmail. And suddenly you feel that the one in your hand is not fighting as much.
All right. Sweet. Good job, buddy.
I'm
Weird.
just gonna put him up here.
Is it weird?
I dreamt this. And this is deja vu for me.
We really have to take care if they're getting more and more goblins. I mean, I'm not worried about food, honestly speaking. If we at the end of the day have 20 goblins following us and they kind of rebel.
Gum Gum.
Why?
Go ahead.
They'll
But
be
Corian's keeping an eye on him.
Gum Gum looks over and goes, points over. That one's name is Derp.
Derp. All right, Derp.
Derp just talks, but it's all Goblin. Nobody translates for you or repeats anything to you.
I tell them, if you want, in other comment, I tell them, if you want, you can also speak with me like this, and I can also tell the others what you're talking about if it's hard for you talking in common language.
All the goblins look at you. One of them gives you the bird.
The bird?
The middle finger.
Basically flicking you off.
What?
Like,
Okay, I already said that I'm really shocked. Like, no one ever did this to me. and he's kind of pulling his hands defensive. Whoa.
The goblins do not have any sense of that they need to talk to anybody else other than Garrick.
Okay.
All right.
I kind
Derp.
of okay. I kind of don't have the feeling of wanting to help them again, but it's okay.
Derp looks over.
All right.
Next
If
time
I put you on the
die, no
horse,
problem.
are you guys gonna let him hold part of the chainmail if I put you guys on the horse with him?
Yeah.
All right, Derp. Here you go. You get to hold part of the chainmail.
You just see 4 goblins with their hands up in the air, just dragging like ants. They're like 4 ants just carrying this chainmail.
Yep.
They're on the horse, right?
Yeah, they're on the horse.
They all fit on this horse. The horse is now full, though. The horse cannot fit more than 4 goblins, but they're all on there. All right. Where do you guys like to go?
I just grab the lead and I start walking out of the stable.
All right, don't move. I will drag you guys all out. I'm assuming you're all leaving, so.
Oh.
I'm dragging
sorry,
like.
guys.
There you guys go.
I hate this fucking map. I'm sorry. I swear. I'm sorry. Please, myself, calm down.
I actually have trouble sometimes finding where we are.
Upping it.
Really? Do you have that? I'm sorry.
God, he's
I
got
like
5
those.
goblins.
Does it really matter where we are anyway? We just go inside the house and outside of the house and find goblins.
Let me hear. I gotta roll something for you. Yeah.
This is out of character. I'm kind of glad I killed a goblin because I didn't want a 6th freaking goblin following our party.
Out of character. I was trying to one with broken legs, you know. I was trying to kill him, but like, it didn't work.
I tried to stop him, but it didn't work. Yeah.
So as they come out, they see the one in the hole. The goblins start kind of freaking out. They see their dead brethren in this hole.
Oh my.
Hey guys. Hey, this is what we're trying to prevent.
They're just yelling at they're yelling at Goblin to each other, and then they look back at you.
We don't want to kill anybody.
Nobody says anything to you.
We want to make sure that this doesn't happen. I apologize for my friend.
They will look. Pojo will look to you and be like, "Let us go. We run."
What?
You want to run?
Let us go. We run.
Can I keep Gum Gum?
Why?
Can I keep him? He wants to go home.
Pojo looks over to Gum.
No, but I need somebody here to help me talk to him.
You know, there's one that cannot go anyway. Cannot leave.
Make a persuasion check.
13.
Let me roll. You're lucky these. Oh, I'm sorry. Pojo looks at you and just shakes his head no. We go home.
All right. I'll take the chainmail. You keep the candlesticks. And then, well, I don't know if you're going to take this guy.
They look at each other and they nod. Anybody else want to do anything before Garrick lets these goblins go?
I want to check whether my stuff is still with me and there's nothing stolen.
Corian is gonna. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
All of you make a perception check. The ones that think that they're checking to be if anything's been taken from them.
19.
Pretty paranoid today, so that's why I find everything's gone or not there.
Still think something's watching. So.
Eldarin, Corian, you have all your goods. Erda,
That's fine.
you have all your goods. Mapris, you have all your goods. Garrick,
But
hold on a
Garrick,
sec.
you're naked. Sorry.
Eric's naked.
I just wanted to say it. He doesn't, he wouldn't even have noticed because he trusts the goblin so much, so.
Mapris, you know what to roll. Remember how I told you to do that?
Yeah.
Garrick, you don't know. Something's missing.
What?
That gold ring you took from the other goblin, the first one, it's gone.
All right, somebody stole something from me.
Goblins look at each other. You hear them speaking goblin to each other. Not us.
If she was stealing something, no, I wouldn't have been paying it. All right, well.
Corian is gonna say, "What's the matter, Garrick? You look distressed."
I had a golden ring. I no longer have a gold.
I thought you said we could trust these goblins.
Well, he could have lost it on.
I don't trust any of you.
Boom.
Aldarin's face looks really dark right now. Like, what the hell am I doing here?
It's a rather harsh thing to say. I would
Is
trust.
it?
Trust
I just met you not too much longer after the goblins. You expect just because they're goblins, I should trust them less than
No,
you?
but rather that they were looting the village, and their first instinct was to attack us.
As you say that, Pojo looks to you and says, "Goblin killer," and points at you, Corian.
Corian lifts his shield and has his longsword tap the sword. You make a move, buddy. Ting.
I look at each of the goblins and ask them one by one.
Okay, make an insight check. They're all telling you no, so make an insight check.
Do I add 3 or 1? I add 1, so that's a 17.
Okay. Are you checking them or just asking?
Just asking.
It seems like they're all telling the truth.
All right. I take each one off the goblin as I ask, or off the as I ask. And then I take the chainmail back. All right, well, you're good to go.
All right. Except the one. All right, they're gonna take the one on your back, right? Or are you keeping them back there?
No, I'll take him off and
All right.
give him.
They carry him off. As they're carrying him off, hold on. Oh my god, these goblins are rolling like bad. They're running. They're about here, and you hear tink hit the ground off of one of the goblins.
What was it?
It's the gold ring.
I pick it up.
All right, they let you. They don't go. The goblin looks back at it and just keeps running.
I just shake my head at them.
Anybody doing anything as they're running away? You're letting them run away.
I would just
Brian's
say, like,
gonna let him run.
if you took it off one of their fallen comrades, in a way, it was theirs anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But was it Garrick's?
I look at Erda and I'm like, "You're not wrong." Gum Gum.
Gum Gum turns around.
Come here.
I gotta see which one's Gum Gum. Hold on. All right, Gum Gum comes over.
You're the leader of these people.
Gum Gum nods.
Do good. Don't kill people. Don't steal. Do good.
Gum Gum, we no kill nobody when we were here.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying in the future, you don't have to. Do good.
Gum Gum nods.
I put the ring on probably her thumb where it fits.
My
There
God.
you go.
Gum Gum looks up. You husband now?
What
Nope.
the fuck?
I was gonna
Nope.
make a joke. Oh, man.
Gum Gum looks a little sad and then makes her way back to the group.
Just give her a little pat on the head.
And
See you all later.
They will then begin to take off. You see them like ants carrying the broken legged one, and they now leave.
I look at Erda and I'm like, "Thank you."
You just nod.
Wow, you guys just I did not expect that to go like that, guys.
Mm-hmm.
That these goblins didn't have to be killed, especially with Corian in your group.
Warren's not a bloodthirsty killer for the last time.
True.
You have yet to prove that in character. But
If he were bloodthirsty, he would have killed those goblins.
yep,
True.
I'm convinced you're not killing them because I'm here. But
You can convince yourself of that.
No one knows I mentally tortured them. Okay.
Nobody does know.
Tortured them?
jump out of the building. Jump.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's dark.
No.
Let's move on. Let's figure out why this town was attacked and why I still feel watched.
All right, make a perception check since you brought that up. You see something, you see something behind this rock right here.
I'm gonna go and investigate it.
All right, make a investigation check. All right, I'm gonna put some music back on. Give me 1 second.
Some good
Can
music.
I go to Aldrin?
Oh, I'm in the wrong chat. I'll put it in the wrong one.
Look at you with the high rolls there, Kyle.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna roll 3 2s in a row.
Hold on.
I like how that got one and an natural 20 in this session.
Okay
Yeah.
with that. Erda's a little tricky.
All right, you guys want to talk to each other right now?
Oh boy. This is not good when I get a PM.
Aldrin,
Hmm?
what's the matter?
Nothing.
I mean, that's not true.
It's all good.
Would you rather we would have killed the goblins?
Why are you thinking that?
Because you seem upset and the last thing we did was set them free.
not about the goblins.
What's it about?
You know, I think we don't know each other good enough or well enough to talk about that, probably.
I agree. We're brand new comrades.
Mm.
I've tried to be hospitable, but yeah.
He for sure poisons people with tea and all.
I do not poison people with tea. You just got an upset stomach because you're fragile.
Chill, orc. I was just making a joke.
It's not a funny one.
Tieflings and orcs, different senses of humor and stomachs.
Well, I guess I should not have taken it personal. You don't seem to trust anybody else, so
Oh,
let's go on.
and I stop you and I'm like, look, it's nothing personal.
I get it.
But you have to learn to not trust people immediately. We'll see how things go. Where'd Quarion go?
Do you guys look over to see where Quarion is?
Yeah.
As you look over to Quarion, you guys all need to roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Oh, wait a second. I have to click on something and then roll, right?
Click on your token first.
Can I say this now? Like,
Yeah, you can say whatever you'd like now.
I say, oh God, there's goblins.
Sorry.
Say, and after that, I say, it's smashing time.
Oh boy.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. I like this party. I like it a lot.
Are you really saying that?
Hmm?
Are you saying it in game or was this a
This
joke?
is out of character. Sorry.
Okay, thanks.
How did I get the high initiative?
Okay,
You had 2. I don't know.
God. This is champ rolling, right? This noise.
Yeah.
His metal dice. Boom. Boom. Oh.
All the goblins rolled really low, rat. Like super low.
I'm so fast. Fast as lightning.
Pretty much. I mean, 2 rolled good and 3 rolled bad, so.
All right. What I'm going to do is, this is my thing. You guys have you have a minute to talk amongst each other. The goblins are armed, ready to go. You see quite a bit of goblins. They've been collecting up because you guys weren't noticing anything earlier today. And they have now collected and shown themselves when Quarion stepped up.
Where's Quarion?
So we have a minute?
I'm giving you a minute. You cannot move, but you have a minute to talk to each other or the goblins.
Hey, hold on. Wait. We've not here come for any troubles.
You injured friend points at the one in the hole.
He attacked one of my friends, and my friends attacked back. But that's not what we want. Right?
They look at each other. We are strong together.
Be stronger with us.
They look at each other again. You destroyed this village.
Nope. Didn't destroy it. We're just here to figure out what happened.
You caused death. What points to Tot in the hole again?
We didn't cause death. He wanted to kill us. And I just wanted to knock him out. But my friend over there acted a little bit rashly. You should probably apologize, Quarion, shouldn't you?
Are you talking goblin or in common?
It's common. These, like I said,
Okay,
the
I
one
would
that the one that is
sorry.
speaking is Larv. This one right over here.
I want to use insight to see if any of the goblins seem that they might be able, like if everybody of them is like itching for a fight, or if anybody is showing some signs of believing him, or I don't know, something like that.
They do not look like they're even listening to his words. They're responding, but you see fear, but commitment in their eyes.
Garrick, I
Quarion,
don't
you
think.
should probably apologize.
Alduin would say, Garrick, I don't think that they want to believe you. I have the feeling you are talking. I know you don't want this to happen, but I have the feeling that they are very much afraid of all this whole situation.
Even if I apologized, which I won't, you should know by now they're already itching for a fight.
Yeah. Look, if this breaks into a fight, I can't promise Paladin kill some of you.
And says, or all.
I say in undercommon, champ. I understand that you don't want to trust us, and we obviously also do not trust you, but we all want the same. We want to survive and get out of here alive. So if you care for your lives as much as we do care for our lives, then you should surrender now and just move along. We will leave you go. We will let you go just as we let go your friends.
Out of nowhere, they just all raise their weapons, and Larv will then line up his bow.
What the hell?
He's going to aim at the close one, which is Quarion. So Larv goes first.
Which one is raising its bow?
This one right here.
If you shoot, you're probably gonna end up dead. And I'm readying a javelin.
He looks back to you. Not today. And he shoots his bow.
I throw my javelin.
Noted. Too bad you gotta go in the order, but your javelin's ready.
Okay.
Quarion, does a 4 hit you? No?
No.
All right. That ends his turn. This one's gonna come up behind you. 10, 20, 30. He's gonna take a swing at you. Does an 18 hit you? You're muted, Kyle.
No.
Sorry.
It doesn't.
No, it does not.
He takes his sword, just swings, and just completely hits your thigh, but you're well armored. Just deflects right off. And then he just yells, "We will win!" It's Heather's. Heather, it's your turn.
Yeah, it's like watching like incompetent minions try to attack.
First move here, trying to get behind the boulder as much as I can, and then just throw an Eldritch Blast at this one.
He is under half cover. Go ahead. It hits. Roll damage.
Ooh.
So Larv looks up over the rock as you just hold your hand out, and this ball of darkness comes flying out of your hand. This hits this goblin in the face, and he just goes, "Ah!" and he's dead.
Which
Died?
Yeah, that
I was just about to throw my javelin at that guy. I look back and I'm like,
All right, Heather, is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right, Mapris.
I will go toward Derek, climb on top of him, and stand on his shoulder with my bow to shoot this.
All right, he is under half cover. Go ahead and make a dex save to see how well you climb Garrick. I mean, just a dex check. And then you get to do your attack. Oh, you climb his back. You just run up it. You're just like, da, 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 da. You're now standing on Garrick's shoulders. Go ahead and take that shot. He definitely holds you. I'm not even doing a strength check. He definitely holds you on his shoulders. Okay, roll for damage. But even you wouldn't have gotten a sneak, but it don't matter. As you put your foot on Garrick's head to brace yourself, and you just boom. You let this arrow rip, and as Snock is looking at Larv, he looks up and he's like, "Oh God!" and it goes right through his eye.
Jeez.
That goblin is now also dead.
I shall take my bonus action and jump off and hide.
Are you hiding behind him?
Behind the cart.
Okay, roll stealth.
Rogues, man.
You
My God.
You're attached to right behind that wagon. Not anybody sees you.
Just underneath. Just.
Yeah. All right, Garrick.
I'm gonna take 10, 20, 30 towards them. Pull out my javelin.
Don't hit me.
Throw it at that one.
Go ahead.
That's a 17 hit.
It does hit. Yeah.
What did you say?
Oh, it does hit. Yeah, it hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
That is 10 points of piercing damage.
My God.
So Blick is focused on Corian. Yeah. And then suddenly, out of the corner of his eye, he turns, and the javelin just goes right through his chest.
Stop. I tell the other two to drop their weapons.
Go ahead and make a intimidation check there, buddy.
Can I use strength?
Yes, you can, because you just threw a javelin through one of their chests.
Don't succeed.
26.
I mean, I don't. There's no way I roll high enough unless it's a nat 20. Nope. All right.
19. So.
Yeah, these guys, they have fear in their eyes. They do drop their weapons. Kyle, it is your turn.
I'll spare them.
You're not gonna do anything?
Spare them. If they drop their weapon, they're not gonna take a swing.
All right, so you're gonna end your turn. You're gonna
restrain them.
I'll assume you're holding your action in case they do make an attack.
Yeah, no. If they make the wrong move, their head's coming off.
Okay, noted. All right. Corian is there next to the goblins, not swinging, but he's ready. He's just looking at them right now. Iris.
One square is still 10 feet, or?
Yes, it is. This is a big town.
And I can only have one movement action, or?
You can use your action to dash if you'd wish, which would be another 30 feet.
Okay, I will just go there then.
So you still have your bonus action. Do you want to do anything?
No, not for now.
All right. Well, Flick is still alive. He looks over. Flick looks to Jilk, and goes, "Ah!" and he starts taking off. He's gonna dash. So 10, 20, 30. He's gonna try to jump this fence. So he goes to jump over it, but he completely misses, and it hits him in the stomach. Ugh! Gets stopped. And he stops there because he is now stopped in his tracks. All right, so Snork is dead. Blick is dead. Larv is dead. Jilk will then do the same thing. Are you taking your attack of opportunity as he runs away?
No, he's running.
All right, 5, 10, 20, 30. He's not gonna dash. 10, 20,
I like battle.
30.
I'm not a murderer, all right? Surrender.
Okay.
That's why he's in the hole.
All right, Heather. It is your turn.
Can I just look around?
What are you looking for?
Enemies, and I also consider that human's still an enemy. So I'm like keeping an eye on her and looking for anyone else.
Go ahead and make a perception check. What you notice is just the two running, and that's all that you notice. You do notice that Kayla is still behind you with her flying snake. That's about all you notice.
All right.
Is
I'm
that
just gonna
it?
stay behind the rock then, yeah.
Okay. Mapris, what would you like to do?
All right, I'm gonna use my bonus and then dash onto Garrick again. And as I climb on top of him, I jump off and shoot an arrow at him.
Oh, you're gonna shoot at him even though they surrendered?
He's running away. I don't know where he's away to.
If I know you're about to shoot them, I'm not gonna. I'll just shove you off.
Ooh.
I already jumped off. If you're sure.
All right, so.
I won't let you.
All right.
All right, so you want to take a shot at one of them?
Just a warning shot, maybe.
Okay, so you're making an aim shot. Roll at so where you tell me what you're doing. Give me some details.
I will aim right next to. See what. This one.
The top one or the bottom one?
Top.
All right, make an aim shot. So go ahead and roll to attack with disadvantage.
How do I do that?
Just roll.
Just roll it.
Yeah, and we'll take the lower of the two squares.
Which one? The strength or?
No, roll the attack. Roll your bow.
Oh.
Your arrow just ends up not going on par and just going and you end up shooting it a little too far to the side and it ends up in the dead warg's body.
If she was trying to jump off me, and I don't care. I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I know. She didn't climb you. I'm assuming she just stood there and tried to do a shot.
All right.
Okay. Is anybody else going to do anything, or can we safely assume you're going to let these goblins run if that's what they're doing?
I will let them run, but I will go further to Corin's side.
All right. If nobody's going to make an attack on these goblins, and they're running away. So I'm going to assume the battle's over and these goblins are going to run all over the bridge and the heck out of this town.
All right. I'm going to go retrieve my javelin.
Go ahead and make a... Just make a strength check to see if you can pull it out smoothly enough and without it breaking.
22.
Yep, you get your javelin back.
I love I love rolling strength things for Garrick.
So you just walk up to this goblin, you're just like whoop, just pull it right out straight too. It's a little bloody, but it's intact.
You just flick the blood off. Thank you for sparing their lives.
Who are you saying that to?
You, Quarian.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a murderer. What do you think me for?
Well, I didn't figure you would think killing them would be murder.
Well, when they give up, yeah.
I just thought you thought they were less than people, and so murdering them only applies to people.
No. Why would you ever think that? No. If a creature gives up and it's not willing to fight, it's not a glorious fight.
It's good to know. It's good to know.
Only a weakling or a coward would fight someone who's not willing to fight.
I agree.
So
Can I search the talkative one's body?
the talkative one's
Of
body.
course. What you find is, once again, a short bow, some arrows, the sword, as well as 6 copper pieces.
Right, so castle that's in the distance. You said there's a castle with a broken bridge.
There is a keep.
I say to the group, we should investigate that keep. Someone inside.
Yeah. You guys want to search the rest of these bodies?
Sure.
All right. So you guys gather in total. Garrick has his own little, but the rest of them will have a total of 6 silver pieces, 3 short bows. Here, I'll just type it.
While they're searching the rest of those bodies, can I search the one we already killed?
Go ahead. Yeah. Hold on, though. You get something special out of that. Just give me 1 second. How many did you guys kill? You killed 3, right? Yeah. All right. There it is. So you're going to go in the hole and investigate the one that's down there.
Mm-hmm.
So as you're checking his body, you definitely see the same thing, right? The short bow, the arrows, but his pouch he's got a big pouch on his side, and it's moving a little bit. What do you do?
Can I carefully look at it? Like, I don't want to open the pouch, but can I take the pouch off of him carefully?
Yes, you may. You have the pouch in your hand. It's moving even further. Move faster and stronger.
Can I, or like, and I'm going to hold it shut, by the way. Like, I'm not going to let it open.
Okay.
But can I hear any noises from it?
Oh, you definitely hear. You're clunk, clunk, clunk.
Okay. I'm going to walk over to Garrick with it in my hand, like, out in front of me.
What is this?
Something alive, probably.
All right. I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna look into it.
All right. As you open and look into it, you see a chicken head.
A chicken?
Yep, a live chicken.
All right. Sweet.
I figured you like setting things free, so it was like up your alley.
Well, this is dinner. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
This is potential dinner. I close the thing back up, and I'm like, I wonder if I can lay eggs. That'd be nice.
Go ahead and add live chicken to your inventory.
Just have it off my side.
Okay.
Sees the chicken, say, hey, wait. If we have a chicken now, can we, unless we're planning on killing it, can we nickname it?
Sure. What do you want to
I
nickname
think it should be called Quarion, really.
No, how about Feather or Chicken or Chicken Tender or Tendy?
Feather or chicken? Quarion, your creativity is great, but I think I'm going to go with Pebbles.
Pebbles. Quarion looks a little disappointed.
Quarion 2.0. For sure.
All right.
And Quarion also turns to Erda and says, "What kind of power was that? You attacked that goblin over there."
Is magic. Do you not know what that is?
Yeah.
Yes, I know of magic. What I don't know is where you studied, what you came from. Usually wizards and sorcerers have some sort of training or some sort of background.
I studied books and taught myself. I told you I grew up in this sewer. I didn't have access to much, but what I did find access to, I was able to do a little bit. It's how I protect myself, because I'm not as big as strong as you, clearly.
How did you gain magic? And if you taught yourself, usually wizards need years of studying.
Who says I haven't had years of studying? I just didn't study from others. I've always been on my own.
You don't look that old at all. And elves show age.
But do tieflings?
I actually don't know, like racial-wise, dude.
And then at the same time, you were talking about this, she's going to change her physical appearance to look older.
Do I notice that?
That's creepy. I'm gonna go this way. All right.
So she
you
just
guys
looks like
have-
she's like 20 years older.
I have like a hand on both her shoulders, like, you guys have like your little scuffle. And then I just kind of walk away.
Where did you gain your magical training? And where did you gain your books, I should say?
I found them. Travelers and people passing through. They're willing to help out others. Shockingly, there is some good people left of them.
Those books cost a fortune. It takes wizards years and thousands upon thousands of gold to gain training in this. Just take a book off of the shelf.
You seem to know a lot for someone who doesn't practice it.
As a paladin, we happen to do a lot with wizardry and rogue wizards and sorcerers.
Kyle, make an Arcana check.
All right.
You're right about the wizard stuff, but your knowledge is not as deep. You mean you definitely know that wizards take a lot of time, studying. Yeah. That's pretty public knowledge. But your magic knowledge is not as much as you think it is. Your magic comes from a divine source, so you don't exactly know a lot about the arcana world. You just know that wizards do take a lot of time to understand. Magic exists and where it comes from, but your knowledge is not that high.
Okay. Am I able to tell if she would need a lot of gold for what she's learned?
No, you do not know what she casted or how she casted it, so you have no knowledge whatsoever.
So, Corian will give it a humph and just turn and walk away.
Okay, I'll go back to looking like my normal self.
All right.
Aldrin and Mapris, are you guys like having a conversation before I walk over?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to take a 5-minute break here if anybody needs to go to the restroom or whatnot. You guys are welcome to keep talking to each other if you want, but I will put it on and be right back. And we'll be back in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to jump into y'all's conversation at the beginning if you guys are already having it at the end.
When they were talking, it was like Aldrin came to her, whispered something. Probably you would not have known it because he took care to not be heard loud, and she answered probably. I don't know if Mapers answered louder than I did, but
No, I was.
yeah. And then we were more or less watching you guys do whatever you did over there, and then this is the last thing that you hear, kind of, when you come over.
What you guys talking about?
Worries.
Worries?
Yep.
What you worried about?
Honestly speaking, I'm not really experienced in, communication and social interaction. I'm not used to having so much to do with other people, but honestly speaking, I feel very uncomfortable in this group. Like, everybody's prejudiced against the other. Nobody trusts each other. I mean, I understand we are strangers, but nonetheless, we decided to travel together, so there has to be some kind of trust between us. Otherwise, it will not work out.
I trust that you're not going to try to let me die, and that you're not going to kill me in my sleep. I trust Quarian's going to do the same thing. Erda, though, I don't know about her. And Mapris, I let you sleep in my home, so.
I don't look that harmful. I'm just a small person.
Yeah,
Can't do much damage.
You're a little bit more dangerous than you think, I think.
Aldrin Green said that. I know that I'm also not the very easy person, but as I said before, I don't have that much experience in interacting with people aside from my family or my comrades.
All right, buddy. Well, don't take it personally. I think that you're a good person, and you've proven to be useful. So, trust takes a little while with me, though. I've been stabbed in the back a few times.
Mm-hmm.
See these tusks? My green skin? How much bigger I am than everybody else? Yeah.
You're not.
People have always been afraid of me. Scared of me. Talk about me. Create ideas of what I want in the back of their minds and spread them to each other. Saying I'm some kind of monster. It's gonna hurt them. Some kind of animal in a cage.
You know, I understand what you're talking about, and I honestly, I don't know what you experienced, and I can't even imagine how bad it was for you, but in that way, what you are thinking, you are believing that other people are the same, like we are also the same, and none of us treated you like a monster or anything yet, so kind of make it hard to...
It's been a few days. We'll see how it goes.
Usually people change after a few days. What I got of your description is like people have treated you like a monster from the beginning, not changing after some time.
No, I don't know how you guys are going to treat me. I don't know what you guys are saying behind my back. I don't know what you guys think about me. And I don't know if push comes to shove, what you guys would do.
You know, I know that you don't trust me, but nevertheless, I will say the same.
You know,
somebody that
I went on a hunting trip once, Alderin.
Pardon?
I went on a hunting trip once.
Can you type that down? I did not understand that again.
A hunting trip.
You were on a hunting trip once, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was young, teenager. I grew a bit faster than the other kids my age, and so I was with the young adults. Came across a bear. And I left. As everybody else was. Except I fell. I tripped. Fell down. You know what everybody else did?
Probably kept on running.
Yeah.
You know, I know what you mean, but I think they would have also kept on running if anybody else fell.
No. That's not the rules we had.
I mean...
No one gets left behind. No one has been left behind.
You're saying that somebody else also has tripped before and they did help them?
Yeah. It happens all the time in the woods. Hunting trips, you don't ever leave your allies behind. You stay together. You work together.
I see what kind of experience you had, but those people that, you know, treated you like that, that does not mean that we are the same.
I understand. But you should understand that I have defenses. I have guards up. I'm more than happy to be friendly and courteous and kind. But expecting my trust is a lot.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Are the other two quit bickering yet? Or are they still fighting?
We'd be done.
We're done.
We walked away.
Oh. Quarren still alive?
All right, you guys done with your little bedtime story?
Bedtime story. What the heck?
So as you guys are kind of grouping up, Cluck Norris in Garrick's bag there is just making a bit of noise. Cluck, 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 cluck. Not loud. It's not overly loud or anything, but you know, just the chicken making noise.
I open the bag to let Aldrin and Maper see. It's pebbles.
Okay.
I pet.
This lets you paddle. Cluck, 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 cluck.
Close the bag.
All right, where would you guys like to make your way?
I yell at the other two. Are y'all done yet?
Honestly speaking, I would like. Can we maybe all meet up together, because I would like to know what. I mean, we all came to Nightstone because we had a reason to come here, right? I would like to ask if anybody else, you know, what was your reason to come here, and did everybody solve their business?
I want to figure out what happened.
To Gigas or to this town?
Both.
Brian is gonna look to Aldoran and say, "Well, you know my business."
I'm not sure whether I know the business. I just know that you wanted to come here, or bring me here.
That was about it.
Okay.
I have no other idea what I was sent here for, other than that.
Well, what about you?
Erdo will just take like this note out of her pocket, and she'll
Okay.
be like, "I found this in the streets, and it said there was a reward for helping the people. You know, I said go where the job is, and this was
The
supposed
job
to
was to go with us?
It was like a reward or something put out for it. I just found this on the streets, and usually information like this that just you find laying around actually turns out to be something. It says something about a high reward and opportunity in Nightstone. That they need a little help with something. It's waterlogged though. I got it on a really rainy night. She just hold it out to the group.
A little help, yeah.
Do you guys look at the note?
Yeah.
Corian does. Corian's
All
suspicious.
right.
Well, he wouldn't let Corian take it from her. She's more giving it to
Can-
Alderin.
Can I
Yeah.
pull out my note?
Corian's not gonna take at it, but he's gonna.
You can look over my
see.
shoulder. I'm not so not so large. Like, I'm not so. So.
Corian will do that.
Okay, the note is pretty. You can only get bits of it. It was raining on the ground, but it's from what you can get. It's basically a note saying that Nightstone was looking for some hired help, and they were paying pretty high rewards at the. The rest of it is pretty much just you can't really make it out.
Can I pull out my note and see if it matches?
You mean the one that you found on the foot?
Yep.
It is very similar. It pretty much is matching.
What are you holding out there?
No, this is one that I got.
Does it match in like handwriting? Champ?
It
I don't know.
it does. It has similar handwriting.
And is there more information on the other note?
Explain to me how you look at the note.
Like, I want to hold them next to each other and compare them.
They're identical.
And is there more information because the other one was not washed, or I don't know,
Make
rained on?
make an investigation check. While you're looking at him, you notice there's a stamp on the back.
Okay, do I recognize the stamp?
You do not.
Are you sure? I have different knowledge skills.
Oh, all right. You know what? Make a all right. Make a wisdom throw then. Go ahead. You've convinced me. You do not know
Okay.
what that stamp
Damn
is.
it. But I tried. Okay, thanks. I showed the stamp to the others. Like, okay, do you guys recognize this stamp? Maybe.
2 of you would recognize this stamp. Both Quarion and Mapris both recognize this stamp. It is a stamp of a noble family from Waterdeep, known for their quills, ink, and paper. It would be a halfling noble family that you would recognize this symbol from.
This looks like a noble family's crest. They happen to be well known for items.
It looks very.
Okay.
I'm sure it's not big.
I didn't understand you, but all very well with the microphone.
Oh, I'm sorry. Doesn't look like it's something of interest. Probably just where they bought the.
Okay.
This looks like a tiefling noble house. Would this happen to be yours, Mapris?
Halfling.
Oh, sorry, halfling. I get them mixed up. I'm not good with the
Tiefling
term.
house.
Oh my god.
It does is mine.
Sorry, I'm sure those don't exist there.
Exactly.
Mapris, do you admit that it's yours?
Yes,
It's yours?
it is.
You're a noble, huh?
I'm being told I am.
Of course.
I didn't say this was yours. I was just guessing that it could be, but I did have a hunch that you were noble, as I recognized your crest.
There are many halfling noble families. Very poor choice in there.
And you're one of them.
I was born in it. I wouldn't say I am.
I mean, being born in it is also the same as being noble.
But it
Depends on
feels
you grow up.
like I am.
Well, that's good news. I think we should probably keep moving on.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Where are you guys moving?
Corian was going to suggest that we head towards the keep.
Rest of you
I think we should
oppose?
head into these houses away.
I'm not sure whether, I'm not sure whether I'm done here or not.
I think we'll uncover more as we get to the center of this keep,
Maybe.
or if we can.
We'll search these houses real quick.
All right. So as you go into this house that you guys are in front of, you see a circular blue shield with a stylized golden lion on it in the front of the building. Quarion would know that this is a symbol of a trade company.
Interesting.
I know which one it is.
Yes, it is the Lion Shield Coster.
And Shield Cause? What?
Lion Shield Coster.
Oh, Lion Shield?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys open it, you look in, it's pretty destroyed. Definitely could tell that there has been it's been looted, destroyed. There's some stuff on the counters and some inside the cabinets, but for the most part it's been it's destroyed inside.
Real quick check.
Mm-hmm. Investigation.
2.
All you notice are some spice containers that has spices in it.
Take them.
All right, go ahead and put them in your inventory.
I'm gonna check to see if there's any like shields or arms.
All right, go ahead and make a investigation check. Alderin, you did as well, right? Or is that no? That was before. Never mind.
I didn't.
I did before.
Yeah.
No problem.
You don't notice anything of any weapon, shields, armor, of any of that sort.
Okay.
Anybody else want to look around?
I guess I'd go in and look real quick.
All right, make an investigation
yeah,
check.
I also go in, but
Go ahead.
everybody goes in. Otherwise, I would.
Oh,
go there.
Anybody that wants to look around, just make an investigation.
He kind of sticks to Mapris. Now. New hobby, sticking to people that I worry about.
Mapris, you got a 12. Lucky you.
I distracted her.
Yes. All right. So you guys don't really,
oh.
you guys don't really notice anything other than some ink jars that has ink in it.
I also investigate since I'm already there. Yeah, I'm the best.
Yeah, it's just some ink jars. Is all you guys notice. Erda, you notice a little box behind the counter.
Okay, I'd go up to it and pick it up. I'd first check it to make sure there's nothing dangerous around it.
No, it's pretty
itself.
small. There wouldn't be anything
Okay.
dangerous attached to
Okay.
it.
That'd still be her first thought.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, pick it up and look at it.
Okay, it looks pretty special. It's just pure wood with some golden metal parts on it, keeping it together.
Okay, I'd hold it like away from myself and open it up. Great.
All right, as you open it up, you find 20 gold pieces.
Okay.
Wait, how'd you find that? How did I not see that?
I would just
Did you see my message?
like put it away in my backpack.
All right, you guys leaving?
The box and all. Yeah.
Box and all. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing to do here.
I guess clear out.
All right, you guys keep making your way south.
I'm heading across the street real quick.
Okay.
Just
All right.
checking to see if anybody's here.
Nope. That building's pretty destroyed. You can see right through it. There's nothing in there. It's destroyed. The farm is empty.
Okay, moving
Garrick,
down.
Yep, Garrick, make a perception check.
Ooh, 20.
You notice there is goblin footprints over here in the mud in front of that windmill.
All right, and I see another building over here, right?
Yep.
All right, well, there's footprints over here towards the windmill.
You guys just gonna ignore the footprints in the mud over there?
Nope.
Unless there's goblins present. No.
Well, they're goblin footprints. It's super obvious what they are.
Lead to, like, do they lead to the village or away?
They lead to the windmill.
Oh, all right then. Yeah, I'm gonna follow them.
Okay. The windmill is turning. You guys are making your way to the windmill. All right. Quarion, make a stealth check at disadvantage, and Garrick, make a stealth check as well.
Are we gonna give us away?
7.
All right, you're both as loud as you can all be.
Just looking at Quarion. Slow down, you're being too loud.
You guys are staying behind the rock over here?
Yep.
Corian says to Garrick, "It's probably that stupid battle axe you're dragging on the ground,
I'm not dragging it.
or all the jingle jangle you have in your backpack."
Kind of reminds
It's
me of
mostly
Bugs Bunny
food.
currency.
All right, do you guys open the windmill door?
Yeah.
As you guys go in, who's leading?
I'll go. I'll lead.
All right, surprise attack, buddy. Hold on.
So the way Corian opens the door, he kicks it open.
All right, wouldn't have mattered. They knew you were there anyway.
That's a little aggressive.
But he still does it dashingly.
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 All
I
right.
am.
Waving his, shaking his hand, his hair flies or something.
He does it slow motion. You
All right,
guys
so
can
both.
see.
So as you bust the door open, you see two goblins. They heard you. They have their bows drawn, and 2 arrows will make their way at you one from each goblin. 9, 14 misses. Does a nat 20 hit you? Yes, it does.
Ow.
A short bow is a d6. All right, buddy.
I knew it sooner or later. You're gonna try and roll it to hit me.
You take 12 points of damage, piercing damage.
Oh, ow.
How much?
You took 12 points of piercing damage.
Oh
That was
my
a crit.
God.
It's just a mosquito bite.
God.
All right.
Ain't no thing.
Go ahead and roll initiative, Kyle. Click your token and roll initiative.
Do we notice that? Or
You
hear
guys
that,
do.
or-
You guys are not close enough, and they're up on the hill opening. Because all you see is Corian open a door and go tink tink.
I can see him getting ting.
Uh,
Does it say I have cure wounds on my attack spellcasting sheet?
Because if you were to cast it, you would just click that. But
Yeah.
go and roll your initiative.
Okay. Sorry.
Nice. All right. Kyle,
That's awesome.
you get to go first.
Smite the fuck. Sorry.
They're upstairs, so you actually got to climb a ladder to get to them.
Oh. All right.
Do I?
Never mind. I was gonna say I'm about to smite the heck out of these dumb.
So it's just the tower. It's a windmill, and you see a ladder leading up. When you open the door, they had their bows drawn, just pew, pew, right through the door once you kicked it open.
I have cure wounds as a spell here.
You do.
Probably gonna either do that or I'm gonna lay on hands.
Your choice.
I'm gonna lay on hands for myself. Is that an action?
Yes, it is. How much are you healing yourself for?
10.
All right, minus 10. Lay on hands. Give yourself 10 HP.
Hold on. Let me fix that. I entered the wrong value. And then my health goes up to 17. Okay,
If you-
and then,
Go ahead. If you 3 want to join and like making your way up, roll initiative.
yeah, I move into the mill.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Hey.
Is that your turn?
On hands, man. Lay
Alright.
on hands.
All right, Garrick.
Can I jump my way up?
Go ahead and make an athletics check.
My God.
20.
Yep. It's you basically you step in, you put 1 foot on the ladder, and then you just use that to brace yourself and push yourself up, and you land right in front of both the goblins. They look at you and they're like, "Ah!"
Can I push one of them into the other?
Sure. Make a strength check.
Hoping that they lose their balance.
All right, you
So I
gotta
doubt this is a very big win.
Whoa.
go ahead. You got to roll higher than there. I'm giving them advantage on it though.
Advantage? Well, that's
They're-
not very fair. That's a 24.
So it don't really matter at this point. So you see one of them fall into the other, and let me see what happens if they do get to hold on to their. Oh, one drops his bow. The one that got pushed into is surprised, drops his bow, and the other one still has his bow in his hand.
Put down your weapons.
Make a intimidation check. These goblins are not wanting to fight.
I mean, I wouldn't either.
Is this using strength or just normal?
Normal this time because you haven't done anything. You just pushed them, and you know that's not like.
Okay. 15.
All right, let me roll. Wow, this is horrible. These goblins roll bad, by the way. They both just drop. Well, the one drops his bow, and the other one puts his hand straight up in the air.
All right, combat's over.
Reach for the sky.
All right. Anybody else gonna do anything? These goblins that are combat wise, or can I end the combat?
Man's gonna climb up and he's gonna tie a rope around these two. He's
Okay. All right, I'm gonna end the combat. You guys are welcome to move and talk as you will.
All right. So, we just let Gum Gum and I told him like all of the names. So let me pull that up.
All right.
So,
they look at each other and like, they alive?
Yeah, Gum Gum and Pojo and Varg and Beto. And, yeah, we let them all live, and they're gone.
Do you remember
They
all the names? Damn it. I go down because
They look at each other, then look at you. We go, we run.
Well, first of all, did you find anything in the village that we might be able to help people?
To help the people with? Is that what you said?
Yep.
Nope, they have nothing on them.
All right, well, leave your weapons and make your way out of the city.
They drop their bows, they drop their swords, and they jump down. And as they run out, anybody gonna do anything to them?
Do they like charge with their weapons again?
They have no weapons.
Their weapons.
They drop their weapons.
Okay.
They're running out. They're running fast.
Like I'm used to Garrick letting all the goblins go, so just make way for them to go away. Like don't have any strength to fight anymore.
All right, Mavericks, do you let them go?
Yeah, stand there and let them do their thing.
All right, they're like, I just wanted to find treasure.
Yeah.
Tell it to the judge.
That would be me.
Actually, that would probably be me since I'm the executioner. Actually, yeah, you're the judge. I'm the executioner. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'll be
Good
the jury.
No, I don't say anything about that.
All right, there is nothing of interest in this windmill.
All right, on to the next house then. Thanks for the backup.
Welcome.
Are you alright, Corin? You don't look so.
I took a few scratches, but I'm okay.
Okay.
I only am missing 5 points of health, so I'm okay.
You cannot say you're missing 5 points of health because you
It's
don't
out of
know
character.
your-
I'm just letting you know.
I see that. But
You can see each other's HP.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't. All right.
I don't see Garrick's, but I see.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I see Mapris and everybody else, but I don't see Garrick's.
That's all right. He has a
has-
lot. You don't have to worry about it.
He does have a lot.
I'll fix that.
Only-
I'll fix that later.
It's only
It's only 27.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not worried about you anymore now.
All right, where do you guys make your
Never
way?
again.
I say to Garrick, let's go find that keep.
Well, there's a house over on the other side on the fields. We'd like to find survivors before we make our way to the keep.
Yes. Yeah.
Pass by here to. Thanks for the backup. Appreciate it.
Seem to have.
Corian mentions, don't worry, if I find a chest, I won't ask you for help.
Well, I think
Yeah,
we figured
well,
out that.
I
Maybe.
used you as a human shield again. It worked well.
Oh, you guys
Yeah,
are checking
that's
out the farm in this cottage right here.
F4G, whatever it is.
You're not supposed to be able to see that. Oh well.
Just set those to the GM layer.
Yeah, I just when I probably grouped the goblins up, I probably kicked it out.
Yeah.
All right, as you go to this, there's
Stealthy.
yes, there's nothing
Not
in
gonna
here.
be stealthy.
It's ravaged. There's literally almost nothing in there other than broken wood.
Where are they? I just want to say the ladies stay all the time with me. You know, like I have a kind of influence on them.
Oh, there is no ladies, man.
I'm pretty good at that. We'll see.
All right. If there's nothing in here, then
Fix it,
I'm
sir.
good to the keep.
All right, you're just gonna go ahead and make your way to the bridge down here, if that's where you're going.
Y'all guys ready to go to the keep?
Yes.
Yep. Can go
Alright.
there. I take carefully. Where's Erda? He's looking back. Yeah.
Eric, I have an idea for how we can cross.
Just tie a rope to me and I'll jump.
What do you mean?
I was going to say you could use a rope, but I was going to suggest that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tie a rope to myself. You guys hold the other end.
So
I'll
it's
just jump
a
across.
it's a 70-foot long, 10-foot wide slope bridge used to connect the village bailey to the keep. Obviously, however, you can tell that probably assuming a rock fell through it and it has destroyed it.
Yeah. So jumping rules.
You give yourself a running start.
Oh yeah. I need to know just exactly how far I.
You can literally just make it. You don't.
Yeah, I
even
thought
need-
so.
You don't need to make
I
a
thought-
check.
When you make a standing long jump, you can leave half the stage. Yeah, I can jump 20 feet with a running.
God.
Yep. So you don't need to
Yeah.
make a check. You are literally just over the bridge.
Can
And I
do
have a
that?
rope tied to me, ready to pull other people across.
Croyan, what's your strength?
My strength
say?
should be 16. Let me check.
I don't think that I want to go over there. Kind of.
16.
You also, with a running jump, can also make the jump.
Okay.
I don't think that I want to jump over there.
Just grab a hold of your hand and jump across.
Gotcha.
I'll just tell you guys right now, the strength check is 15. So if you
I
got a
feel
15 or
unmanly
higher,
when
you
I
can
do
jump
that.
it.
Well, I have a rope attached to me, and somebody on the other side pull them across. Hopefully.
I feel so unmanly.
I'll be
to do
helping.
that.
I'll be helping him pull.
Kinda don't want to.
Can
I
do
think
it.
it's
You can
fair.
do it, Aldoran. Corian.
Aldrin, ladies, let's go.
Man, gonna
Oh
that.
god, that's a really bad. Yeah.
So you guys are like using the rope to get across?
Alvin
Yeah.
will not go first. He will be like, no gentleman, let it. Or maybe he will be like, you this first, please.
Whoever's
So
going
you guys, like-
across. No, go ahead.
Are you guys throwing the rope across and we're like tying it around us and then we're jumping?
No, I had it tied around me, and one of you guys held.
Yeah.
And I
I
jumped
held it
across.
after he jumped.
Yeah, and now you guys can
Go.
tie it to some other place over there, and have like a tight rope to just climb across.
Oh yeah, that so sounds like me.
I feel like the tying the rope to us as a backup seems like a better idea than walking a tightrope.
Well, I'm not saying walking a tightrope. I'm saying
I meant like when you're holding a rope, like you have your feet like
Yeah, I
Yeah,
get what you're saying.
legs
Like
hooked
I
around.
understand.
but you can tie a rope to yourself and the rope to where. But if you just tie it to yourself, then it's gonna just be. We'll have to throw it across back every time.
Yeah, you're strong enough to do that. That's
The
fine.
water looks pretty deep.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a
So
boat.
you can tie a rope to yourself and tie it to the rope to make sure you.
So he looks down, like just look. He wants to estimate how deep it is.
It's deep. It's a moat deep. I mean, like it's at least the size of two of you.
So it's like 12 feet.
Yeah.
And I wear what kind of armor? Wait a second. Oh, yeah.
For climbing this rope will be a dex check, and they will
Oh
do a
my
straight
God.
check
Oh, yeah.
if they have to
Dear
save
me.
you.
I for sure will not jump there. I'm sorry, I will die.
Hey,
Anybody-
Aldrin,
Yep.
trust me.
Nope.
Whatever.
You just said you don't trust me at all, and now you say I should trust you.
Anybody make a dex check? I'll assume you're going over the rope.
Yeah, I'll go across. I'll use the rope however they instruct me to make it safe to where they can catch me if I fall.
All right, make a dex check. If that's the way you guys are doing it. Yeah, sure. You get across. I mean, you got two pretty strong guys on the other side, making sure that everything's nice and going smooth.
Help you up. Thank you.
Hey, Aldurin, you can do it. Torm will not let you fall.
Mm-hmm. I pray to the
Neither
moon
will
maiden,
I.
but yeah.
Mapress like basically just does it with her hands. Doesn't even use her feet. Just woof, 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 just uses her hands and like monkey bars and just gets across.
So is it now a tightrope or what is it now? Honestly, a tightrope.
Kind of, yeah. But you're just gonna kind of crawl your way across almost.
Yeah, like you're
climb.
hanging with your feet locked around the rope. You just kind of pull yourself across.
He looks kind of really conflicted. Doesn't really look scared. It's more like.
Can I jump over to the other side, pick her up, and jump, or pick him up and jump back to the other side?
You can attempt to. Yeah, sure. You can jump easy. Obviously, back. You can jump this with no problem.
I tell Corian to hold on to the rope, and I just run and jump to the other side.
Go ahead.
And then I grab. I'm like, still scared?
What are you planning on doing now?
I'm gonna jump back to the other side.
Okay.
I run and jump with
Make
Aldurin.
an athletics check.
No. What are you doing? When he wants to grab him, he was like,
21.
where are you touching? Okay.
You barely make it with her weight, but you do. Yeah, your foot hits like the edge. You like lean back a little bit, but you catch yourself, and then you step forward.
There, we're here.
You're lucky I gave you a 20 check on that.
Wow.
I had Corey in there to help me if I needed it.
You did. All right, you guys are now across. You guys see the keep.
You trust me more now, Aldurin?
Mm-hmm. He looks really like uncomfortable right now.
It's all right, buddy.
Great.
So you guys see the gate. Set into the curtain wall are two windowless stone gatehouses with wood-shaped shingled high-pitched rooftops. Between them stands a set of oak doors with iron hinges. The doors can be barred shut from within, but they aren't barred. You guys can push it open if you choose.
Push.
Thanks, Heather.
You guys are making it into the you go pushing it into the keep?
Yeah.
All right.
Kind of familiar. Everything's alright.
All right.
I was jumped over a bridge against my will.
All right, stop moving around for 2 seconds here. Let me you guys get to do that funny warple teleportation.
Oh, damn it.
So are you guys going into the wall?
Oh yeah, I'm
are you going
so excited.
Are you guys going into the wall or are you guys going into the keep? Okay.
Yeah. Keep.
Iris.
I really hate this black scene. It's like I'm not racist to know, but
second.
Okay. So right bottom corner. Okay, here I am.
When you guys make in, you guys find. You guys find this is the first. Oh my god, this is actually the first time. This is what you guys see 4 guards bickering amongst each other.
Well, hello.
They look a little startled and they look back. Who are you guys?
I'm Garrick.
Hi, Corian says dashingly. I am Corian of the House of Avalon. The Order of the Gauntlet.
Oh, did you guys come and help? Come to help?
Yep.
Yes, we did.
This is Aldurin, this is Erda, and this is Napier. Because they're being a bit quiet.
Mm-hmm. He's like really standing like this. Yep.
Oh, we're so happy to see you after what happened.
What happened?
Oh my God, you're not even gonna believe me. We were bombarded. Rocks were dropped from a giant castle out of the sky.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, there was a castle in the sky just dropping boulders and rocks on top of us. We had no idea.
What now? A castle in the sky.
A flying castle.
Do I need to repeat myself? And they you see them start bickering amongst each other again. No, we shouldn't even tell them. No. What are you talking about?
All four of you just shut up real quick.
Alduin steps in front and says, "I believe you." Nothing else.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we wouldn't lie about this. Why would we lie about this?
I'm not saying you're lying about it.
Inside
but-
check, please.
Oh, you mean
I believe you. Insight check.
Corian
seems like they're telling the
remembers
truth.
Okay.
what he learned about the boulders. And he's like, you know what? I actually do believe you. When I was looking at the boulders, it didn't look like they came from a trebuchet or a catapult. They came from a different angle.
Trebuchet would have left. The boulders would have rolled.
Yeah, there was a big castle. Oh, we tried to get everybody to safety, and it was hard, but we think we did. We're unsure. We've been here, and they point at the dining room table where you see a dead female.
A dead what?
A dead female.
Oh.
What happened?
She couldn't make it out. She got buried when the rocks came, and she died before we could reach her. We were trying so hard to get to her, but we couldn't do it.
Can I get the rocks off of her?
She's actually sitting on the dining room table now. They did get the rocks off of her. She's just laying with her arms crossed. You could tell that they put her there on the dining room table. Her arms are crossed. She's a little dirty, but you could definitely tell that she's really well dressed. The cloths that are remaining are
Can I
pretty
check her out?
colored. Go ahead, make
Where I
an
know her?
like how do you check her out?
Like, look at her.
Oh, you're just looking at her?
I want to know whether I know her face or some like
Alright.
symbols or anything on her.
Go ahead and make an investigation check. Anybody is so. Nope. Like I said, you know what I told you. She definitely had some fancy stuff.
Was she important?
The guards go, important. She was our lord. She was the one that ran this place. The guards look lost, like they're looking for some answers.
I want to know whether she has some amulet or something around her neck, like some holy symbol or something. Like Alduin kind of feels that there is a need for him to be here.
Sure. There is a gold ring on one of her fingers.
Is there some kind of symbol on it?
Yes, it is a gold wedding ring that has a topaz on it. It looks pretty expensive.
Does it look like the ring that Garrick found before?
Not at all. The one that Garrick found doesn't even hold a torch to the one on her finger.
But there's no certain shape or something, like, I don't know, kind of flower. Okay.
Nope.
All right. Well, I suppose you guys did rites then, I'm assuming.
Yeah, we gave her prayer and everything.
Alduin also speaks a prayer.
Send her off.
And is confused, but he asked the guards, so do you have a second in command? Who is in charge here?
They look at each other and they all go, me. No, it's me. No, you. No, it's me. They start bickering at each other. They have.
All right, all of you shut up.
They be quiet for a second.
Corian bangs the hilt of his onto his shield. Said, go over the timeline. What happened first? of the sky.
We were just on duty, and we were all just minding our business. Nobody really noticed until it was too late. We look up, and there was a castle, and then we were getting ready to go to arms, and suddenly boulders just came down and started destroying us.
Boulders. So, do you have any idea what this castle or who it would belong to?
We do not know.
All right. So what happened next? The castle was bombarded. So you said you started evacuating citizens.
Yes. They the couple of the guards and the ones that we could, we lowered the drawbridge and we fled north. The villagers are supposed to flee to the keep, but the bridge was destroyed, so they fled north.
What lies to the north?
To the north, there's a forest and a cave.
A cave.
Yeah. And then they look at each other, and there's something else I need to we might need to tell you. They looked at Corian. We after the boulders fell, 4 giants came from the sky, and they took something out of our town square.
What did they take?
They kind of, they're bickering if they should even tell you.
Corian's gonna say, I am a knight from the House of Avalon in Waterdeep, and a member of the Order of the Gauntlet. Tell me, I am a trustworthy individual.
They took the Nightstone.
Nightstone. What is the Nightstone?
Make a history check.
All right.
Chamber would also like to do a history check if it's possible.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
All right, both of you know that it's supposed to be a relic. Man with the 17, you guys do not pass the knowledge.
But not of Saloon or something, right? It's not a relic of Saloon.
No. They do no. You did not.
It wouldn't
pass.
happen to be a relic of Torm either, would it?
No.
I mean, we would know if it's our own god.
You guys know that it was a chunk of obsidian.
Okay.
Obsidian, okay.
It also had strange glyphs into it, and you, Eldarin, would know that it also showed magic when it was detected magic.
Mm-hmm.
Mapris, you succeed with flying colors. Yeah, that's all you guys would know at that point.
Mm-hmm. Alderin would look around because he has the feeling that there is something here that he has to see or to find or to do.
There's nothing where you're at right now.
He's looking at the people, at these 4 persons, I don't know if men or women, whatever they are, but
2 men, 2 women.
Okay, and tries to look at them like, I want to look at them and kind of try to figure out whether there is something they are hiding, like if they look conflicted or something.
You already rolled it. You already rolled that insight check, and they don't.
Okay.
You didn't notice anything weird about them.
I was just doing this inside check for checking out what they were saying was the truth. But now I'm more like when they're standing there and watching us, if there's something like they still want to tell us or something.
They look at each other and they look back and they're like, oh, like I said, the 4 giants came down and they took the stone, and then they took the stone back up to their flying castle. They were pale giants.
Why would they do that?
They look at each other because they wanted the Nightstone. Obviously, we don't know why. We're just guards here.
Can you show us around the keep?
There's not much much left here, and if we can't leave her body quite yet, but you guys are welcome to go upstairs if you'd like. But everything's been pretty much destroyed.
Is there anything that might help us track down these fiends?
They just they shake their head no.
What about a picture of the Nightstone? Do you have it?
Why would we have a map of Nightstone? We freaking live here.
I think of the...
I don't know if it's a treasured relic.
We need to head north.
Yeah, north. That's where everybody was fleeing. We just want to make sure everybody's safe.
We found a woman in town. Taking shelter in the inn. If we get her over here, you guys can watch her.
Yeah.
I mean, the bridge is gone, so we should probably do something to get him across the bridge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We were gonna make our way back, but we couldn't get. We were scared to go across the bridge.
You want to go back across the bridge?
Yeah, we're gonna bury her, and then we're gonna do our best to help the town.
Can I spend some time carrying the guards and that body over the other side of the bridge?
I will allow it.
And then me.
And then Alduin.
Are you guys so Alduin, you're going back across the bridge?
No. Right now I'm not going anywhere. Like I'm waiting for
right.
him to do his stuff and then.
It's a good workout.
Okay, the guards and the body, they're just starting to bury. And I'll assume that Garrick makes his way back. You guys are welcome to look around this keep.
I'll be busy for a while, so.
Yeah. Garrick's
going through.
You just disappeared into the abyss there.
No, there is a wall. There's a stairs.
So you're going upstairs?
Oh, it's
Corian's
upstairs.
gonna head on to the room over here.
Go in.
I'm gonna follow Aldrin.
Let's
There's
see.
some hallway.
This you see a ladder, and there's really nothing special. It's a den. It's decorated with overstuffed chairs and bearskin rubs, and the walls are adorned with old weapons and shields and mounted heads of wild animals. A wooden ladder leads to a 20-foot high circular balcony.
Okay, I'm gonna climb it.
All right, you climb it. There's you see it. You look over, and there's really nothing. There's nothing of interest.
I see anything like where the giants left or came from, like with their castle. You know, maybe if they scraped a mountain or something on their way out.
You see more boulders, but that's really about it. You don't see anything of nothing you haven't seen yet.
Okay.
All right. And the rest of you are going upstairs. Alduin was going first. What you do is you walk into an L-shaped hall that's decorated with rich carpets and framed paintings of places of Waterdeep. A door at the north end of the hall.
Do I kind of recognize anything on the walls?
Yeah, it's just pictures of Waterdeep, like a picture of the town, pictures of a couple buildings.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, I'm gone.
Yes, I got you guys. You're going right here.
Oh god. Okay, I saw where you moved us.
Good. So you guys are in this L-shaped hallway. You see a couple doors.
There are really a couple of doors.
Yep.
I will take. Where did we come from? From here? Or from here? Or where did we come from?
You came from right here.
Okay. I would probably go to this room first. To this one.
Go ahead and go through the door.
I'm back.
Okay.
Welcome back.
You just see it's just the top of the keep. There's nothing special here other than you can see that a boulder went straight down through it as you see the destroyed tower of the keep as you go through that room.
So you cannot go on. This is like
It's just
Here it's
it was a
crushed down. Kind
yeah, it was a tower, and when you look down, you just see where you just were.
of. Woo! I go back. I'm like, I don't feel comfortable there. Let's go somewhere else.
Okay.
Go in here. Looks complicated. I wait for the others.
All right. When you go through there, you just see it's a balcony with a window.
Ah, it's not so large. Okay, I just can stand here.
Yep.
Okay, there is not so much to see as I tell the others. Left side there is something, there was something, I don't know. They broke something down. And the other is some balcony and
Just a destroyed keep. You see tons of rubble. Oh.
What's this room?
That room. This room is the only one to survive the attack. You see oil lamps are mounted on the walls and wolfskin rugs cover the wooden floor. The room's centerpiece is a large bed. Its headboard is images of roses and foxes. 4 wardrobes stand against the wall. Each contain they're open. All you see is some women clothing. And you see all the fashions of Waterdeep in there. And at the foot of the bed is an unlocked wooden chest. It's cracked.
Unlocked wooden what?
It's cracked open. The chest at the foot of the bed. And then mounted above the door is a sword.
I didn't understand that again. I didn't say that the word was lost when you said it. Like I cannot explain.
There was a sword. There's a sword on the wall and a cracked chest.
And a crack.
I'm assuming everybody's going in this room, following you in there.
Yeah.
Please do. Don't leave me here alone.
Hold on, I gotta.
Eventually, I'd follow whenever I got back.
Yep, I'll assume you're in the hallway right now.
You guys may want to check this out. Some sword at the wall. I don't know about that. I mean, if this belongs to that woman, then we should not, this is something that belongs to someone. Even if she's dead, there may some kind of, I don't know, relative that will get this, this inheritance or something. We should probably leave it as it is.
Anybody looking at anything, doing anything in that room? Kyle, you weren't there, but there's a cracked chest and a sword on the wall.
Can I take a look in a cracked chest?
Do you want to open it?
As she's looking, I go up.
Yes, I'm gonna look at.
Alderin, you left the room?
Yep. You kind of don't want to see whether they take something or not.
All right, nobody move. Okay, so you're opening the chest, right?
Yeah.
All right, it's open, but as you open it, that sword, man, comes flying off the wall and goes to attack you.
Do I hear this?
Grab it at all? If it goes right past me?
I was gonna try and make a dexterity to grab it, because I was gonna look at the sword before she opened the chest.
All right, go. I mean, you're gonna grab it off the wall?
Yeah, just to check it out.
Okay, well, it's gonna come flying out of your hand.
Can I make it like a strength save, or?
You want to try to hold on to this sword?
Yeah.
You're welcome to. Go ahead and make a strength check.
Natural 1.
That one.
What's this sword? I don't know, man. Let me see what this. There's no way. This sword just you feel pain in your hand, and it just flies right at Mapris to make a surprise attack. Because she's looking in the chest, and she's the one that opened it.
Can I jump out of the way, or do I not notice that it's coming at me?
No, but it rolled a nat 1, so it goes right past you, think, and gets stuck in the wall for a moment. All right. Everybody that wants to fight has to roll initiative on this flying sword.
Do I hear this nonsense coming?
You don't at first, but when it hits a wall, you hear a clunk.
So I hear it because I'm right in front.
Yeah, you guys definitely hear a clank up against the wall.
Okay, then I also will roll initiative.
Is it just a magic sword?
I don't know. What is it?
Guess I gotta roll initiative.
Watch, I'm gonna roll like a nat 20, but I'm gonna have to switch it for what I got. Nope. Okay, cool.
Really? That's 2 nat 1s I just rolled for this thing?
8.
Alright, looks like you guys got yourself all in there this time. I'm happy. Alright. Mapris. This sword is now pulled out of the wall and just floating there.
All right. Who else is around me? Just Corian and Erda?
And what you see. What you see is what you see.
Okay. I'm gonna dash and hide behind Corian. Hope.
Alright, roll a stealth check. My tip to you first. I mean, not that you would have done it anyway, but you can attack and then hide. You can attack with your sword, your dagger.
All right.
So as a tip
Well,
to
you can also hide and then attack, and
Get the-
if there's already allies next to it, you
There-
can just get sneaked back.
Well, Corion's already next to it, but yeah, you don't see it. So it's up to you. You can go ahead and whatever you want to do.
So I can still attack and then.
Yes, I'm gonna assume
All right.
that just as a tip to you, because you're right next to it anyway, and Corion's
Right.
next to it. So go ahead and roll and whatever melee weapon you're gonna roll. It does not hit. You go to swing and it's floating in the air. You just duck it. You miss underneath it, and then you go to hide behind Corian, and you hope that you were hidden. You don't feel too good about your hide, though. And that'd be your turn. All right, Garrick.
I'm gonna make my way into the room
Okay.
and see a sword flying. Be like, are we taking this thing down?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Corian
Swing
says
with my great
yes.
axe.
Go ahead.
23.
Well, that hits.
Oh, man. That's only 12 damage.
All right, Trunk. You definitely hit it with your great axe. It moves. It's got a chip in its blade.
Take that, you flying sword.
Oops. All right, there you go. All right, so that's your turn, Iris.
I go inside. Oh my god, there's a sword. Okay. Does everybody look healthy? Yeah, they do. Okay, at the moment he's kind of flustered because there's a sword flying around and he doesn't really know what to do, and he would prepare an action. Can I prepare somehow to help people, or kind of?
You can, if you decide to, that you'd give somebody advantage on the next whoever you'd help would have advantage on their next swing.
Yeah, can I? Okay, then I would like to give advantage to Quarren because Gary probably does not need it.
Okay. And is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Heather, it's your turn.
Of course it is. Can I like hit it and then leave the room, or no? That would, if it's too close to me, it's gonna get an opportunity attack, right? That's fine.
It does. If you were to leave the room at this point, it would get the swing on you.
Right.
But if you Eldritch Blast, you're at disadvantage.
Yep, I was gonna say
Yeah.
that too. Yeah.
I'll just use my rapier, I guess.
All right, go ahead, swing the hit.
Hey,
I will.
ooh.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage. You just pull this rapier out of your side, and with precision, you just go to stab it, and it goes right through the blade, shattering the longsword in midair.
Did someone say I couldn't fight exactly?
I don't think anybody said that.
It was Corian, not you. Don't.
Oh. Good job.
The
Way
sword
to
just hits the ground. Punk. The hat is now in half.
Well, that was interesting.
Mapers is just sitting behind Corian shaking.
What happened?
I'm going to Maples.
Yes, and it was a protective measure.
All right.
Put up.
Can I
What's in
just
the chest?
go and pull the top off the chest?
Yeah, sure. I mean, like you're ripping it off?
Yeah.
Make a strength check for me there, buddy, but go for it.
Alderwin Blue kind of
Crit fail.
like
22.
had Maples'
I never
shoulder.
fail strength checks except that one time.
What?
Yeah, the chest no longer has a top. It's just open as Garrick's holding it in his hand. Do you want somebody looking in the chest?
Yeah, I want to look in it, but I want to stay back from it.
All right. What you notice is it's a couple small components in the chest, but there's a velvet sack, a silk pouch, and a silver jewelry box.
Interesting. Am I pack muling?
Can I look in the velvet bag thing?
Yeah, of course. So you're grabbing the bag.
Yeah, I would ask the group. Is it okay if I look in that?
Yeah.
First.
Good.
Maybe after he makes sure that Maples is alright, or maybe she's not, I'm not sure, he would leave again. But if she was not alright, he would stay with her for a while.
I'm alright, you can go check.
Okay. He's focused on Maples, standing by her side, kind of comforting her.
What you got there, Ada?
I like hold it away from me and open up the bag.
All right, what you get when you open it, you see 180 silver pieces.
What you got?
Money apparently.
I mean,
Do you want me to hold on to it, or you want somebody else?
I just wanted to say that this originally belonged to probably the lady of this keep, and I guess she may have some relatives that may not be so happy about us taking it with us.
Well, I understand, but we're gonna go find her people of this town, and we're gonna bring some of this stuff to them. So
We
we'll see
will?
how things go then.
There's
No good to let it sit here in a destroyed keep.
So you guys have the 180 silver pieces. There's also still a silk pouch and a jewelry box.
Think of the silk pouch.
All right, you're opening it.
Mm-hmm.
When you open the silk pouch, you see 4 gemstones. You probably would think they're 100 gold pieces each.
Got some more gemstones. I already have.
I'd put the other 2 from the other bag with the cheese
Okay.
into the silk pouch, and I put the silk pouch in my backpack.
Okay. And then there's just the jewelry box.
No one else opens it, I will.
All right.
Is it
and you-
locked?
It is not. She opens it, and she finds 3 beautiful gold necklaces worth 250 gold pieces each.
That's a nice find there. Again, I ask him, I pack mule in this, or I don't mind. By the way,
I feel like it wouldn't be safe for one party member to carry all of it. But
I don't care actually. I mean, with Garrett is probably the safest.
All right.
however everyone else wants to do it.
what are we doing? I'm just doing what you guys want.
I suppose I can just keep some of the silver pieces in the bag, and you can keep the rest. The gems and stuff is worth more.
If you want to hold on to the silver pieces, that's fine with me.
Yeah.
And then 3 250 gold necklaces.
It's in the loot.
right. Well, way to go, guys. We found the stuff and beat a sword. Goran, you still want that sword?
I will not take anything. So
Sure, let me see it.
Hand you both the pieces of the sword.
Is there any way to fix this and make it usable, like magical?
Garrick, you know you can fix it, but you have no idea what's gonna happen if you fix it.
I can definitely fix it. That's no problem.
All right, you guys have explored this keep. Where would you like to go now?
We gotta head north.
You do. So you guys are going to get across the bridge back to the center of the town?
I'm like, yeah, I mean, I know a way to get across pretty quickly if you guys want it that way. That's up to you guys.
Orion says we should probably go down Amphion.
I agree.
Yeah, we should check for him.
All right, so I'm gonna assume you guys get. I'm gonna put you guys in the center of town. Make a Eldarin. How you getting across?
Pardon?
How you getting across the bridge?
I will not jump.
Is Garrett gonna carry you again?
I mean, wait a second. Let me think a bit. What would he do? Okay, no, he will jump and he will look really in conflict again.
You're gonna jump? All right, make an athletics
With a rope
check.
tied around you, I assume.
Yeah, I'm ready to catch her.
All right,
Catch him.
go ahead and make an athletics check there, then Eldarin.
You know, I have to say I got a really bad feeling, and my game master in real life would say it's because you don't believe you can do it. Athletics check.
You don't make it across, but Garrick's gonna attempt to catch you. So go ahead, Garrick. Oh, I mean, you're probably gonna pass, but go ahead and make a athletics check.
Cat,
I
if your
rolled a
dream
9,
comes
so that's a
true, you know.
16.
You will hear this for years, I say.
All right, so you reach down. She or he barely hits the water, but you are able to grab his arm and pull him up.
All right, upsy daisy.
Okay, he's shivering now.
I'll assume the
You
rest
made
of
it.
you can make it across. So I'll put you guys right here with the guards.
Mm-hmm.
The guards are, you see the guards kind of looking around, and they see the dead goblins in the middle of the town square over there.
Thank you for helping me out.
You're welcome. We're team.
He nods. Looks kind of shaky.
Just if I ever get nicked up or whatnot, just I know you got me.
I give him my best.
Alright, so you guys make it to the town square. What are you guys doing here? The guards are checking out the bodies, and one of them, you can see one of them talking to the girl you found in the inn. This guard's just over here checking over here.
Yeah.
Okay, we should check for infant.
What's the plan, y'all? Check for what?
I mean, quarantine before that Amphin is still outside and he's true, so I mean I still don't know what I did what I came to do, but
So what are you guys doing here?
Champ, he would do the same thing that I told you before, like holding his holy symbol and praying, kind of, and trying to get some hint or something.
No answer. So you guys gonna go check on Quarian? Not Quarian, Amphion?
Amphion. Yeah, I guess we will.
All right, Quarian.
Can we take our horses? Or we leave
Yeah, with our horses. I call my horse Leaf, by the way.
All right, so you guys are gonna grab your horses out of the stable first.
Yeah, if they're still here.
Oh, my horse better.
We'll see how these guards feel about you taking horses that they know don't belong to you.
Damn it.
One of the guards comes over to you guys as you get to the stable. Is like, what are you doing? Are those your horses?
Oh,
It frees up.
Would you prefer us?
These are the horses where you. Go ahead.
Would you prefer us to leave these horses here to get hurt or die? Like, we tried to save everyone we could, and they were left here. We're trying to help for so long.
There's still villagers alive. These horses still can be somebody's living. It's their stable. You can't just take them.
These are the horses we're using to go north. Just find your people.
Okay. Alderin kind of feels really uncomfortable. He just leaves. Like, okay, whatever. I did a mistake. I just leave.
Okay.
With other horse.
If your leader was alive, would she not want us to help as we could? She'd make the executive decision that this is what's best for everyone.
Erda, make a persuasion check there.
Can I give her advantage?
No, not
Don't
that she
need
needs it. The guard then nods his head. As long as you guys, if you use it to ride north and come back and bring them back, I guess it's right because you're going to help us out.
Yeah, like I said, these are the horses we're using to save your people. Find your people, whatever.
He nods. Kyle, I need you to roll a d20 for me.
D20?
Yes, sir.
Alderin still stands there and looks at the others.
You want high, just so you know. You guys, it wasn't high enough. I apologize. Suddenly you see your horse and wagon come through, but there's no Amphion.
Damn it. Does it?
No.
Is it? How fast is it going? Is it kind of crushing me because I'm sitting right in the front?
It's running pretty fast.
Oh
I'm gonna
fuck!
try to slow it down.
All right.
Can I try to jump to the side?
Go ahead. You make a dex save, Garrick. You make a straight. It's not athletics, so it's gonna be a strength check. Because you're just putting your feet down and you're putting your arms out like, all right, this horse needs to stop. Alderin, you dodge, you roll to the side.
18.
You know, since you told me that you dream that I will die today, he's like, I'm really afraid of dying today.
All right, Garrick, you do manage to stop it in place, but you take 1 point of damage as your arm gets pushed back a little further than you probably would want it to. Kind of like feels like it pops out of its socket and then pops back in.
Okay.
Good stretch.
But the horse does stop. I'd say it'd probably make it to like here. Because she rolled to the side. So I'll say it made it to here and Garrick stopped it
I'm gonna
here.
try to calm it down.
It calms down a little bit because it's been stopped. It knows you. You took its load off its back. It likes you. And
Yep.
it does calm down.
Do I see any blood in the cart?
You do not, but it is a little bit damaged.
No blood in the cart. No blood on the horse.
Nope.
Was our stuff in the cart like moved or missing?
Oh yeah, it's all gone.
Amphion is gone.
Oh
And
no.
Amphion is gone.
All right. We need to move now.
We need to find Amphion.
Yeah, get in your cart. Let's go. I get on my horse.
I'm gonna get on the horse.
Before you guys even make it on the horse, you guys, Garrick and Alderin, make a perception check as you guys turn around.
Strength checks, I'm great at. Perception checks, that's a 5.
Advantage.
All right, you guys. You don't have advantage. I'm sorry. But it's enough. But it's enough. Hold on. Let me. You guys. Can you guys see across the bridge? Over
Yes.
here?
Yeah, there are. What's the, oh fuck.
You
Is this something
guys
that I remember?
look across the bridge, and here comes a couple horses.
Do I recognize them?
You do not, but they're gonna march on through the to the front.
I do not recognize them. They're human people, right?
They are human.
And I do not recognize a crest or something.
You could go ahead and make a wisdom.
Wisdom?
Yeah.
Shit.
Being from this area, do I know them?
You can make a wisdom check too. I mean, it's definitely something that if you roll high enough, I could.
Aldering kind of makes a step back.
Is it just straight wisdom?
Yes, sir.
Uh, 5.
They look
No,
like
15. Sorry.
okay.
I rolled a 14.
They just look like bandits to you.
Yep.
Can everybody see
My
them?
great X is up my side.
I can see him now.
Amphion?
What you see is Amphions on the horse, tied up on the guy that's leading the front.
Great.
These guys.
I just don't mind.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead and describe what you're doing.
All right, so they're marching through. Their weapons are at their side, definitely like alert, but they are not exactly striking you yet. They come in, they stop where they're at, and then you hear the guy in the front. He goes, Kella, and then she comes over to their side. And goes, oh, you finally made it. And he goes, yes. And then he looks over back to you guys. Who are they? She goes, they just showed up after everything happened. You guys are, and then he looks back to Garrick's in the front, right?
I also am next to him.
Yeah, I'm standing there.
Okay.
I'm looking at him.
All right, he looks to you.
You need to let that one go.
I'm gonna say, you need to let her go.
She belongs to the
I'm gonna try to intimidate him. I am from the powerful house of Avalon. You will let her go, or my family will see you hunted down and reduced to ashes.
All right, make a intimidation check.
Can I plant my axe into the boulder next to me? Kind of split it.
If you want to attempt to roll that strength check. You do not intimidate him, by the way, not even close.
One time my intimidation doesn't work.
23.
All right, your great axe splits that boulder in half. But
Now.
he's a little unfazed, and he looks over to you. We don't have to fight. If you just leave, and leave this to us.
I kind of lower my axe at my side a bit. That's generous.
The guards are now making their way up.
I walk a little bit closer. Sure, we're just able to leave.
If I give you this one, will you guys just leave?
Well, depends on what you're doing here and what your plans are.
That's none of your concern.
Yeah, just let her down. We'll go.
Are you telling the truth or not?
Hell no.
Make a deception check for me.
4.
He just looks at you. He does not let Amphion go. He goes, "You leave," and
I swing my great axe.
Oh my god.
No. Oh no.
All right.
Wait.
Are you really swinging it?
Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
All right. This is where the session is going to stop today.
You can't at least let me roll the attack? Come on.
And we're playing next week again. I mean,
No.
He's
lucky
gonna
guy.
swing his battle axe. I'm gonna throw a javelin at that guy.
We'll
As soon as I see the realization of one man fight, and yeah, no, this ain't happening.
This is gonna be the battle for you guys. This is gonna be your challenge. So,
Great.
all right, nobody move yet. This is where we end today's session.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
If you want, Garrick, you know what? You go ahead and make your swing.
Thanks, appreciate it, man. Could I have rage beforehand
What are you raging about?
about him being a jerk?
Hmm.
I mean,
He kidnapped one of our party members. I mean,
exactly.
he's
I'm
pretty
just
tied
biting
up.
my lip as soon as like he doesn't look like he's buying it.
Like the
I'm
most
just biting my
innocent
lip and
person.
swinging.
All right, you've convinced me. Go ahead and rage and take your one swing at him.
I'm going reckless.
Okay.
Okay, that would be a natural 20 there, bud.
All right. Obviously that hits him. Go for it. Tell me how much damage you do total.
Dang it! When you just roll middle of the road damage on a crit, it's just like
All right. Tell me your total damage.
that was good. It's because the half orc I get the extra
Yeah.
weapon die when I crit. 34.
Woof. Okay.
He's murdered.
No. No, he still looks healthy. Yeah, I mean he's a bit chipped. His armor is, chipped, and he's bleeding a bit, but he's a little unfazed. Not at the moment. So I will
We'll see how long that lasts.
oh.
Yeah, so I rolled a 7 on the D12. I was like 14, 21.
But I gotta ask, champ. I mean, the way